Hi everyone, welcome. We're here. Hello. Zubbles out first in the room. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're here with a Capricorn live reading, and it's live. But if you are tuning in, once it has already been posted, then welcome. And there should be timestamps hopefully by the time it does post. But we're going to be reading on Capricorn here, all the signs here during this full moon peak of the archetype of Capricorn, Saturn, 10th house. And let's just get some more air flowing in the room before we get into it here for you all. And we've been moving through quite the cycle here, right? We've been moving through the period of Cancer. Now, how is the service, you guys? Can you see me all right? Is the sound okay? Once we're all good, we'll get going. I see 5 people in the room right now. Is that right? Awesome. Hey, Unique Fit. So, all right. So we'll begin with Cancer. And hi, Latasha Ford. Hello, everyone. Okay, and hopefully you can actually, let's see, check out I want you to be able to see the cards, and but then to do that we need the window a little further down. Okay, so give me a quick second. I'm gonna actually, you guys, we've got a new deck. We've got a new deck. Believe it or not, this is water. Just dribbled it on my shirt. Okay. We were talking about the 10th house, right? Maturity of Saturn, but got a few dribbles every now and then still. Awesome. So yeah, we got a new deck. It is still the Wild Unknown. Same deck. However, this is a new deck. So the last deck was actually, we're working with, I don't know since when, but the last deck we're working with was actually missing a card. And of all cards, guess which card it was. Yeah, just guess. Okay, let's wow. Moment of bravery is what I'm hearing here right off the bat. So maybe we'll work with the collective energy right before we jump into the reading. Love and light to you all here as we move into this new chapter, new cycle, right? Capricorn reaching that apex of the astrology chart, right? The 10th house. And we're here with a new cycle. And we'll just wait for a few more people to enter the room. And we'll get into it. Just take a few deep breaths. So it's really a moment for setting intentions, right? The full moon is a wonderful time to really consider how it is that we perceive of our own perspective of what we create. And it is the full moon, right? The peak of energy flow where the energy reaches that height where we can really actually see things quite clearly. I see the new moon as well as a point of clarity, but the full moon being more so a matter of how we engage with that space, even physically. So finding clarity in such a way where we see, wow, okay, well, that really led to that, can be a focus. Wow, so brand new. Wow, cards are different. Okay, so let's first we come through with the Mother of Pentacles, but let's actually shuffle Son of Pentacles, Daughter of Swords. Right off the bat, I'm hearing Capricorn, you're getting to know someone, but we'll get into it. Star, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles wanted to remain. 5 of Pentacles. It's funny, we're starting this new deck with the sign of Capricorn, full moon of Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. For a number of you are really, truly, you're starting on a brand new page, brand new foot. Daughter of Pentacles, Mother of Swords. And I'm feeling this pressure between, in the third eye. For a number of you, this is Ascension, absolutely, but we'll get into it. The World, the Tower, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment. Father of Pentacles, the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chair. I'm just reading off the cards first. Justice, the Hermit. It's a new deck for whoever is tuning in. Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Hangman, Death card, Temperance, the Devil. Ace of Cups, Son of Wands, Mother of Wands, Father of Wands, Son of Swords, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. Let's clear the energy. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Let's clear the energy. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. There's something that you're actually speeding up into. I see that there's something that you're really kind of clarifying, actually, coming down to. Wanting to actually communicate, I'm hearing that as well. Five of Wands. And what is communication, right? It can take place on so many levels, like physically. I'm physically communicating something. I'm verbally communicating something. And for a number of you, there is something maybe that you feel is a little like odd, maybe strange. You're like, I don't really understand this, but it's funny, the deck wanted to split right in between the Five of Pentacles, splitting to the Devil, your very own card, the Major Arcana, and the Four of Wands. Ten of Swords actually remains here. Ten of Swords, yeah. So for a number of you, there is actually something that it's really not, I'm hearing, it hasn't made sense. For a number of you, this is a build-up point. Absolutely, something's been culminating. It's been a build-up for a number of you. And it's like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm hearing that specifically. Father Cups going through. Yeah, so there's an emotional side as well, possibly, but we'll get into it. There's possibly an emotional side, Father Swords. Someone's been waiting to communicate something. To communicate on behalf of what has perhaps been building, even on an emotional level, has been, for a number of you, there's something that is known very well, and that was actually the title of that reading we just posted, right? It was, someone knows something, and, when is it that we actually communicate in relation to that space? So for a number of you, there's something possibly, it's a matter of communication, right? Communicating what it is that we have been feeling. Ace of Swords right there, yeah, with the Two of Swords. So let's continue, though, to pull these cards. Let's clear the energy. Five of Cups. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. This is a new experience for a number of you. I'm hearing that. Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. For this is a matter of clearing. Well, it's a matter of also family, possibly. Ten of Wands, a long process. Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands. Energy's moving very quickly here. Now, we're doing sort of intro. We're also moving with Capricorn. Feel free to tune in. We got the Daughter of Cups here, mirroring the Son of Cups, actually. Okay. So we got the Seven of Swords as well. I'm hearing this again, new experience. Now, whenever you feel like I don't know what to expect, Two of Cups, but it's interesting because I'm seeing that, meanwhile, there is this sort of sense of knowingness, even belonging. I'm hearing that. Six of Wands upright, Ace of Wands upright. For me, this is in relation. Well, we'll get into it. Seven of Wands. This is related to perhaps the space in which you feel you are to create. Now, Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. For no reason, it's a matter of big time communication. Someone's like thinking, they're like, how do I address this even? And it can be an aspect of your own psyche. How is it that I communicate to a certain maybe aspect of myself in this space? How do I represent a certain possibly even aspect of my psyche? Hello everyone. Now the Daughter of Wands, Latasha, unboxing. Six of Swords, okay, yeah. Three of Swords and the Mother of Cups. This was the card that was missing. It was the Mother of Cups in the last deck. Wow, she's like, I'm back, baby. I'm going back around the mountain. You think I'm a water sign, Mother of Cups? I'm gonna make my way back. For Capricorn, you watch me. Yeah, we're talking about bringing to the sort of proverbial height, the feminine, the archetype of the divine feminine. We all have, right, that sort of archetype in our chart, absolutely, in our being. We are the composition of divine masculine and divine feminine, right? We are, we all have a sun sign, we all have a moon sign, right? We are the living embodiment of, in a certain way, that composition. So, of so-called, right, light and dark, the sun and the moon dance of polarity. So, let's get into it here. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing it in this way. Well, we're gonna pull cards. Technically, we've got this full moon. Ooh, I want you to be able to see this though. I want you to be able to see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Yeah, for a number of you, what I'm seeing right off the bat, this is a matter possibly even of the environment. For a number of you, this is something about adjustment. It's for a number of you, this comes down to communication, and it's funny because we open this deck. I'm hearing it's essential for a number of you, but we open this deck with a shard of kyanite. So for a number of you, someone's like, listen, I'm seeing someone coming out of like the further woodwork. They're like, I need to come out with this. I'm hearing that for a number of you. For a number of you, we'll get into it to see perhaps how this communication may sort of transcend. We got the tarot guidebook as well here. Oh, okay. Mother Cups, she's ready. For a number of you, Capricorn, like, listen, the Mother of Cups came through in your full moon reading. She's like blossoming it in. Okay, for a number of you, there's possibly a water sign who, this is an aspect of your own chart that you have been really, I'm hearing, even entranced by, we can say it in that way. And I'm feeling a little bit of like a headache right here. So for a number of you, this is possibly a connection or even a spirit guide or some space that you feel is so sacred. It's so meaningful, but that doesn't mean necessarily always that it is perfectly understood, right? With the Mother of Cups, actually, we see really strong emphasis on the element of water, but also specifically the archetype of Neptune. And I'm seeing that specifically here for you with the Mother of Cups. Right, that sort of enchanting all-knowingness, kind of like the High Priestess. Pull some more cards on Mother Cups to get personally some further clues. Six of Swords, somebody perhaps feels like they've, for a number of you, if this is someone who you know, you feel like there's a very strong connection here, communicatively, which actually is part of the issue as well, as it might be felt. You're like, I know them so well, and I feel like the connection is so strong that it's like also so burdensome at times, where it's like we get each other so well that it's like so uncomfortable at times. I'm hearing that for me, this is a matter of the psychic connection, or you feel like there is some sort of possibly history, past like connection. Now, how many of you, hello everyone, so good to feel you are here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, love and light to you. And how many of you feel that this particular storyline does resonate with you? Where there is, let's say, this even activation of the water element, even for a number of you, this connection to the divine feminine in such a way, or spirit guide, or some even aspect of your own being where you feel like I have this gift. It could be a gift that you feel you have, where you feel, you know, it is really for a number of you, for another number of you, this is a gift you have that in a social paradigm perhaps at times feels kind of I'm hearing heavy but hardwired. Wow, here comes the star. Check it out. This is possibly for a number of you something that you know. I'm hearing you've known and you've known. Listen, it's something so at times I'm hearing for a number of you awkward, where you're like, I am freaking weird and I know it. But it's weird in a divine way. I'm hearing that with a star and Seven of Swords. For a number of you, possibly this is a connection that you feel you have with someone where you're like, we're so destined that I feel like uncomfortable. I'm hearing dusting off the shelf. I'm hearing to showcase that. What is okay? So take as you all. Trying to work me through. Hello. So, hello, Priscilla. Interesting. Must have faith. Okay. So Must Have Faith says, I think who I'm connected to feels it's so destined that it scares them. Okay. Now, we'll get more clues on this. You have the Strength card coming through as well. Mother of Cups. Very strong for you guys. Strong connection. Let's check this card out. We've got a figure 8 on the third eye chakra of the Strength card. Now, for a number, this connection also came out of absolutely freaking nowhere. Nine of Cups just literally almost fell off of the table. I really wish you could see this. Off the table, onto my lap. Nine of Cups right over the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Swords here right over the Six of Swords. For a number, you knew it from the start. This was so destined. But there was something about the social paradigm that was so awkward. This is for a number of you. Oh yeah, Two of Wands just fell on the ground. For a number of you, possibly the I'm hearing the reputation space, like maybe for there were a number of factors, maybe I'm hearing offense, defense, I'm hearing directions that made this connection like really confusing. Maybe for a number of you, it was plain and simple, maybe the physical connection. Like maybe even you were like really great friends. I'm hearing that as well with this, whoever this individual is, and suddenly like, for a you knew this. You knew that this was something. I'm hearing for you don't. Someone's got a lot of Gemini, a lot of air in their chart. Just caught sight of Lovers. Oh boy. They could have a Venus and Gemini. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Taurus as well coming through. Three of Pentacles. Wow, that was so awkward for a number of you. This is okay. Someone met someone. I'm hearing in this way, Capricorn, and we'll get into these energies here. I'm hearing they've been waiting to communicate with the Three of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles looking over the Nine of Swords. Now, key little plot point here. Okay, I'm hearing in this way. There's a big question of timing. I'm hearing that as well. But this is right, the full moon in Capricorn. Now, I found that energies can actually really develop 6 months down the line, even a year down the line. You might find that you watch a certain reading 6 months down the line, and you're like, whoa, that resonates like today for me, like in an incredible way to such a significant degree. So take it as you will, right? We could be reading on energies that at times you might connect with in a certain way, at other times you might connect with in another way. But anyhow, for a number of you, this might also be something of a focus in your environment, something that is actually transforming. I'm here under transition for a number of you. This could actually also be perhaps even, a perspective that is held reflectively. Like possibly for a number of you, this is the way that maybe someone might be perceiving the situation. So apply tradition as you do. You'll know, right, how it is that this connects with you. You'll know, like that's the way I'm seeing it. You'll know. I'm hearing this specifically. Now, maybe this is a matter of, well, I knew very well what also I'm hearing this situation was. I'm hearing that with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Daughter of Pentacles upright. Now, for a number of you, somebody was not healed. I'm hearing they met someone in time and space that was literally like, maybe they like, well, I'm seeing somebody who like broke up with someone. They walked into, I'm hearing a bar and they like met someone like else, like right there that they felt they really connected with. But there was this like, I'm hearing this way, offense defense game that made it really uncomfortable to possibly consecrate those feelings. Now, the Daughter of Cups comes through, right? I'm hearing Daughter of Cups, oh wow, but I'm pointing to the Mother of Cups. So one second. Somebody maybe was even, they're introduced through someone's family member. I'm hearing that specifically with the Mother of Cups. Okay, Daughter of Pentacles is looking over the Mother of Cups. For a number of this is a question of family. Now, feel free to comment how it connects. And reading through the live commentary. Okay. Now, we are on technically Capricorn, but, take it as you will, and everyone's got Capricorns, so this could be speaking of the Capricorn part of your chart. If you've got a Venus in Capricorn, then this would perhaps speak to matters related to Venus, love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, contracts, things like that. Creative assets and hobbies, finances. Now, okay, so we have the Nine of Cups at the base of the Three of Pentacles reverse. Now, for a number of you, this was like the type of thing where I'm seeing even the number of people met, okay, the environment possibly was really not conducive to the flourishment of whatever this connection was. I'm hearing, I knew it from the start. I'm hearing STR. I'm hearing that real strongly. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords upright. And for a number of you met someone through a friend, though. I'm hearing that specifically. Or there's some kind of friendship circle, friend group. I'm hearing that with the Daughter of Pentacles, even looking over the Mother of Cups. Somebody felt, though, I'm hearing this again, like there was some circumstantial element that made the connection really awkward. Like they were like, oh, I feel like pinned in. I'm hearing that. Like I can't really communicate this. I'm hearing entirely. Now, but it's interesting because I'm seeing that as much as it was, there was this feeling of like, well, I can't really communicate it openly. At the same time, I'm wearing a mask. I'm at the same time, and I'm hearing Damascus as well. I'm hearing Veil. I'm hearing that as well. Villanova. I'm hearing that as well. For now, this was an academic setting. You met someone in an academic setting. Okay, well, okay. But for a number of you, it's like as much as I felt that there was like this veil, I felt like also that it was so clear. So there's a little bit of that feeling of like pressure. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Someone perhaps even has a Venus in 7th house. I'm hearing that specifically, even Venus in Leo. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe even in conjunct Neptune. I'm hearing that for a number. They could even be a musician. 5 of Cups. Oh boy. So for a number of you, the connection. Wow. I'm hearing it fell apart like shattering glass. I'm hearing that with the Son of Cups mirroring the Empress. Oh, that wasn't easy. I'm hearing also to let go of with the Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. So for Nario, I'm hearing it was the circumstance, the environment, something in the environment. I'm hearing the immediate environment actually that made for some kind of question of. I'm hearing the conversation really challenging, and I'm seeing people in a room. They're like looking at each other. They're like, I really want to go up to them and just say this. But you have the death card at the base of the Ace of Cups mirroring the Ace of Wands. The connection was so clear, but it was a matter of communicating it. Yet again, that was really challenging. Now, we have the Son of Swords. For this could even be in relation to your career. Let's say that there was something that you really want to present even to your, let's say, your audience, your demographic. And it was, I'm hearing, it was just, I'm hearing emotionally, I'm hearing under wraps. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing undercover. Once again. I'm hearing unclear as well with the Father of Cups mirroring the Death card. Death card has his eye on the Father of Cups, like real strongly, and the Mother of Pentacles poking prodding out from the Father of Cups, and that was actually the first card, right? It came through for you. So it's interesting because these cards are upright, and they're very, very. I'm hearing they're very much pronounced. I'm hearing they're very much also clear in a sort of way of the energy that they're projecting, but it's at the same time there's something that like someone's like, I'm hearing it was spelled out from the beginning. I knew it was just, I'm hearing it was like so-called feeling of love at first sight, but there was really, I'm hearing the context that was a question, the Six of Cups poking out from the Sun. So for nobody, there's someone I'm seeing specifically met someone, there's like no question of doubt, but it's a matter of when. I'm hearing that for a number of you, I'm hearing timing. Now, keep in mind, it's a general reading, right? Always, always, a huge personal intuition. Always, always. Hello, Lala, so good to feel you here. Thank you for tuning in. Always take as you will. Now, I'm hearing for a number of you, Venus in Scorpio. Now, if you do want a private reading, you can go to the website, alchemynew.com, and you can book there. I've now added them back in stock, so there are a few of each. Feel free to book as availability does permit. And so I'm working on the quantities there a bit to be able to also focus on the general readings. So if you do feel guided, though, to read privately, one-on-one, then feel free to book there. All right, alchemynew.com. Now, let's get the cards here. For Capricorn, we'll be doing a few spreads, taking a look. Here, this is your full moon. Oh boy. And it is an eclipse. We've had we had a Sagittarius eclipse. No, full moon. We then had the new moon in Cancer eclipse. So we've got two eclipses here, and I'm just outside of the death card. Two eclipses leading up into the full moon in Capricorn. So for number here, this is something we want to clarify. Ace of Swords, take a look. Poke and prodding out from this main stack, with the Magician on the front of the stack, with a Ten of Pentacles. Now, and the Empress. Okay, for number you haven't forgotten about someone. Oh, no. I'm hearing Jerry Maguire. I'm hearing say a little prayer for me. Son of Cups. I'm hearing I don't need to use your names. I'm hearing also to say what I really feel. Wow. So hold on. I'm seeing somebody met someone. They're like, they literally, when they met this person, in that moment, they saw themselves like in a romantic novel. I'm hearing in a romantic movie. They literally, like, they felt that they were a character in a love story. I'm hearing in this way that was actually creative. I'm hearing that with the Magician. Now, for a number of you, apply Trinity, right? And if this is specifically your midhaven, let's say Capricorn's your midhaven, and it will always be different for everyone. Not to say that, right, career cannot overlap in some way with collaboration that is considered romantic, right? What is considered romance? Are you romantically involved with also your career, take as you will? And so, what does that mean? What is a career? But this could be, the first time that I even, I'm hearing, I introduced myself, I'm hearing in this industry, I felt that I'm hearing the connection was immediate. Now, the Hermit here with the Magician, for a number of these are real strong focus. There's even an activation on the archetype of Sagittarius here in relation to this space, and it is interesting because Capricorn, we're moving from that full moon, right? If we look at the cycle in a macro way, we're moving from the full moon in Capricorn into the full moon in the full moon in Sagittarius into the full moon in Capricorn. So we're kind of batoning over that wave, if we can call it like that, and say it in that way, from the archetype of Sagittarius to Capricorn. And for a number of you, there's something that the really big question comes down to the archetype actually of Virgo. I'm hearing this specifically, and we have the card of Virgo, the Hermit, diagonal to the Magician. So for a number of you, maybe you feel that the potential's there. I'm hearing it's been clear, and it has always, I'm hearing in some shape or form, been obvious. Now, it's not necessarily about that. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Interestingly, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, the Magician upright, Ace of Wands upright, and the Hermit upright. It's interestingly not about the potential, I'm hearing that, or even the passion, Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man reverse. For a number of you, right off the bat, it will be different again for everyone. I'm going to try to cover, right, all the so-called scenarios, right? But let's say that you met someone, right? I'm seeing that very clear. Yeah, Daughter of Pentacles just jumped right over onto the Son of Pentacles. You met someone and it was like, you felt like it was just, the circumstance was inappropriate, let's say, to get physical or to showcase the interest in some way, possibly. But yet again, it's interesting because these cards are all upright and there's a lot of fire energy here with the Magician and the Ace of Wands and the Strength card. I'm hearing Storyteller. Okay, we just split to the Emperor. Okay, so when they met them, they were like, yes, I fit the bill. The Emperor, right, the Daughter Wands. Talk about some, I'm hearing, whoa. I'm hearing weird attraction, even with the Mother of Wands mirroring the Daughter Wands. This was something that was totally a new experience. For a number of you, maybe someone was even, there's a question of age here, possibly. Now, for a number of you, someone saw someone as like truly the mother of their children. I'm hearing that as well. Like they saw this person, they were like, that's who I want. I'm here. I wanna be with. I'm hearing that's who I want to also be. Wow. So something very, let's say, inspiring the Empress as well. Now, I'm hearing, get a load of this. Okay, what it comes down to is not really the delineation of the attraction space, but more so the strategy. I'm hearing that with the Hermit. Now, for a number of you, what does that come down to? I'm hearing for a number of you, this will be a matter of communication. Now, somebody could have even a Mercury and an air sign or an earth sign. There was a lot of trepidation there when it came to communicating. I'm hearing sacrifice. It would have been a sacrifice to communicate whatever this attraction is, or to somehow establish, I'm hearing, the boundaries in that space. Wow, interesting. So maybe someone left someone hanging in a neutral zone of, in a neutral zone of like, well, I'm kind of into it. And that really left, I'm hearing a few question marks. I'm hearing in the minds of also, I'm hearing of others. I'm hearing with the High Priestess in reverse, Death card upright. I almost said Daughter of Wands with the Death card. And I'm hearing Daughter of Earth. So for a number of you, one second. I'm hearing, should I do it? Should I not? Yeah, somebody was left in limbo. I'm hearing tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe they even like kept pushing it off. Let's clear that. Someone went on vacation. I'm seeing someone with like a helmet, even like a light. Yeah, I'm seeing something on their forehead. Thank you so much, A3, for your donation. Son of Wands here. I'm seeing someone with like, even like they went last minute. I'm hearing, sorry, I gotta go. I'm hearing that. I'm leaving. I'm hearing also tomorrow. I'm hearing something's up. So maybe for a number of you, like someone literally, they just split like, in the heat of this attraction. I'm hearing the heat of the wave of the moment that seems so perfect. I'm hearing that as well with the Son of Wands, that someone was just like, it left them like absolutely. I'm hearing also shaking their head. I'm hearing shaken. Now, kind of itching the bridge of my nose there, and I'm looking here at the Daughter of Wands, focusing on the rainbow here. Now I'm hearing the collective. I'm hearing that with the Strength card up right. Now maybe someone felt, well, yep, splitting to the Wheel of Fortune, mirroring the I'm hearing the divine. I'm hearing of the decision that is. I'm hearing the divine. I'm hearing of the Devil as well with the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune with 3 Pentacles. Someone was like, what's my role here? The star almost fell on the ground. I was not concerned at all about it. Caught it like just not even questioning. It was so clear for a number of you, someone in this connection, for someone here, they knew that in a certain way, no matter how it so-called transpired, even if, let's say, I'm hearing the so-called odds were against, I'm hearing the serendipity, I'm hearing the other was serendipitous nature of the connection. I'm hearing they still remained. I'm hearing in honest temperance. I'm hearing that with the star. Wow, very interesting, right? They were like, for no reason, this could have even been a religious question where, yeah, definitely for a number of you, where it was the conversation in relation to that space that maybe they didn't want to have. Okay, so then what happened? I'm hearing that, like, specifically, 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Father Cups, perpendicular to the Mother Cups right there. We're talking about a connect with the 10 of Swords between the two. What is that about? I'm hearing that. What is that about with the 10 of Swords? Also right over the 6 of Swords. Okay, so the Mother Cups, right, and the Father Cups, they are a pair. I'm hearing, string me the cheese, please. Mother, they can read their each other's thoughts. I'm hearing they can read their own. I'm hearing their own thinking through those thoughts as well. Like maybe you feel like you have this crazy connection. I'm hearing psychedelic connection with someone, and again, that's almost like the point of the so-called confusion with the 10 of Swords. Now, for a number of you, it wasn't confusing. It was a matter of applying this connection and the nature of it in a social way that was a little bit, for a number of you, there was something maybe even undercover. I'm hearing the Hermit, maybe someone was actually in a contract, they couldn't actually communicate, maybe take it as you will. It might have even been, there could have been a focus on alias, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 Pentacles upright. For a number, I'm hearing someone, like, they couldn't give out their name, or, like, their name was somehow, I'm hearing the letter M very strongly. I'm hearing Monty. I'm hearing fishnets, Father Swords in reverse. Aha. So we've got the first character in reverse. Daughter Wand somehow also turned in reverse right there. Now, side note, if this is going by really quickly, you can slow the speed down by clicking the little 3 dots at the base of the reading. Now, how are you guys doing? I'm gonna pop in hopefully every so often here. How y'all doing? Hey, Amber, Howard, Wellness. So feel free to just kind of comment if you feel guided. How is it, how does it resonate? How does it relate to your particular case? And where is Capricorn in your personal birth chart as well? We're on Capricorn still. So, okay. Splitting from the Son of Wands to the Six of Wands. Yeah, so many possibilities. There's going to be a focus on the number 6. There could be a focus on 6 months even. And 6 is actually the sign of June. Hello, Haley Luce. Now, let's get the cards. Off the ground. For a number, I'm hearing you met this person. I'm hearing in a makeup shop. I'm hearing that right about for a number of you. This was something you met them. I'm hearing in a shop. It was something about makeup. Maybe they were even doing it. I'm hearing hairdresser. Very strong for a number of you. I'm hearing they were doing something creative. Like maybe even they were for a number of you big time hairdresser. You got the sun up right. Tower. They were maybe even like they were talking about you maybe even to someone, or you got introduced through some kind of social, even a social media. Here I'm hearing profile with the lovers. Someone passed someone's even resume along to a cups in reverse. There was something kind of, I'm hearing trance-like, though, about the way that it all happened. Like, maybe someone was like, I don't even remember, like, how it happened. I'm hearing that. Actually, my nose right there, lovers up right, the sun up right. But the connection was super strong. I'm hearing that again. 9 of Cups up right. I'm hearing 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, yeah. So every time that we talk about the connection being so clear, we reach this point of the sword suit, right? Which brings us to the point of the rational mind, which brings us to the point of how we even perceive of the connection. 3 of Swords, yeah. For a number of you, I'm hearing there was maybe a decision that needed to be made. It was something, yeah, Justice in reverse, Mirror and 3 of Swords are bright. It was something that needed to be made, like, absolutely clear. Like, hello, 150%. I am. I'm hearing undecided on this. I'm hearing that as well. And it's like, maybe there was a kind of thing, let's say in this way you met someone and the knowingness possibly was that if I were to really communicate in this space, like honestly, openly, authentically, I would have to clarify. Also, my name in this space and maybe representation in a social way, even professionally, and I'm here to register. And I'm here for an review to create a contract in some way in relation to the space. And some possibly was not maybe like actually legally allowed to. I'm hearing allowed to with 3 Swords, take as you will. Maybe they weren't prepared to do that. All right, now let's get into it here, daughter wands. All right. Thank you, Steve. Do you like it? Oh, this is an old shirt. This is a real old shirt. I had it for quite some time. Yeah. So we'll just pop that out of the drawer. Hello, Clyde. Hello, everyone. Hello, Haba. Okay. Now, Capricorn, we will pull here a Celtic cross. Okay. For a number of you, I'm hearing, I was hoping to meet with them again. I'm hearing that specifically. Deep past, Hermit upright. Okay. Yeah, there's something about a contract possibly for a number of you, but there's something that someone wasn't sure. I'm hearing Steven Spielberg. I was like, as well, the Hermit. Sure. Maybe someone felt like, oh my, is this too good to be true? Like, what in the world? Yeah. It's like maybe someone met someone and the understanding was, or maybe there was I'm hearing no official, I'm hearing statement in relation to, well, there was no official understanding even possibly, maybe, well, once again, I'm hearing sticky numbers. I'm hearing the Hierophant, 3 Swords, Chariot, Hermit. Oh, thank you, Clyde, for your dear donation. Very kind, very kind. And thank you guys for your dear support here as well with the moderation here. I'm trying to figure out the whole moderation thing. It's been kind of interesting working with the moderation, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into how to work with it and gotta research more, but yeah, Mercury retrograde just kind of getting interesting. Okay, no judgment right to anyone, but it's just, yeah, we'll have to work with that. Okay, with the Hermit here mirroring the 3 of Swords. Now, yeah, for a number of you, someone was like, yeah, that was so awkward. What was his name? I'm hearing that, like, specifically. 3 of Swords mirroring the Hermit. For a number of you, this is something that you possibly, you felt like something was not clarified even. Like, maybe there was some kind of really big question mark. I'm hearing that was lingering. I'm hearing after the conversation was had. So, yeah, I'm saying somebody wanted to look into actually further. 1 second. I'm hearing, I want to look into that, the Tower coming through, upright. Okay, the Tower's upright, diagonal to the Hierophant. The Tower's mirroring the Chariot. Okay, so for me, this is a long cycle. You might have even known this. This might have been something that you were involved in even since so-called childhood. For me, is a space of history. Two of Swords in reverse at the base of the Empress upright. Okay, Two of Swords in reverse in the near future. For me, there's no question. Social paradigm. Thank you, Miles, so much for your donation. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is for Capricorn so far, but it applies right to everyone. Everyone's got Capricorn energy. So take it as you will, and it is a full moon in Capricorn, right? Alas, so we're working with the sort of macro energies here on the table, absolutely. Strength leading out. Now, for a number of you, I'm saying there was a hesitation. Now, it comes to new representation. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody possibly didn't want to make a claim. I'm hearing also in a way that was offensive. I'm hearing that with the Strength card and the Empress. Okay, so let's clear the energy. It was a matter of balance. I'm hearing that Daughter of Pentacles. So for a number of you, somebody wants to even make an offer, actually. They want to call something out, like, officially. For a number of you, this is your gift. Okay, you have this ability, and you know that. Okay, it is something a little quirky. I'm hearing that, as it might be seen. For a number of you, got a lot of Aquarius energy in your chart. How many of you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, and you know that? Hi, Diane. You do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Must have faith. Yeah, okay. Wow, Aquarius moon. Oh, boy. Okay, Haley also has an Aquarius moon. Okay. Wow, quite a bit. Okay, so now there is for a number of you, possibly something that I'm hearing Seal. I'm hearing Seal. I'm hearing Navy Crofts. I don't know what is that. I think there's a band, maybe even. Now, for a number of you, this is something that you possibly see a lot of potential for. I'm hearing in relation to the collective space. But there is something that I'm hearing is a really, I'm hearing it's a grave concern. I'm hearing that with the Five of Pentacles. Like, I'm hearing it's a matter of the landing spot. Interesting. And I'm seeing someone even, it's so fascinating. They're like looking out a window at some kind of like, even like a body of water. I'm hearing that, like a sea. I'm hearing also a sea of people, and be this an industry that you feel has a lot of potential. That I'm hearing you want to get I'm hearing that you want to get you want to participate in some way, and it's like they're looking through this window and they're so eager. It's like a puppy who just wants to like go play with like other these other puppies. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing in the crew. I'm hearing the crowd. Now it gets at a certain point, I'm hearing it in this way, a little uncomfortable when it comes to the point of actually, I'm hearing making the adjustment. I'm hearing it like that with the Empress and the Hierophant. Now, this is really coming down to vulnerability, not only of like what is felt on an emotional level, but coming forward in a certain space and kind of, I'm hearing kind of representing the role that is to I'm hearing to clarify their past. Oh boy, okay, with the Chariot mirroring the Hierophant. Now, for a number of y'all, someone felt so awkward. They were like, okay, I don't know if I need to do this. Mother Swords in reverse, Hierophant right. For a number of you, this is a matter of coming out about the past, communicating the past, someone communicating their past, okay? Now, I'm hearing Leo real strongly here. How many of you are working with a Leo, or someone who has a lot of Leo in the chart? Could be a moon sign, could be a Venus sign, Mars even. This is someone who possibly, actually, someone, I'm hearing they are very, very creative. I'm hearing inventive as well. I'm hearing Navy SEAL Crofts again. So they're very particular. Maybe they're even a designer for some reason, or maybe even like I'm hearing fashion show. I'm hearing hairdresser again. They are super creative. Listen, they might even have a Jupiter and Leo, even in the house of Sagittarius. They're very visual. I'm hearing that as well. Visually oriented. There's something about their aura. They're very, they could also be a seer. I'm hearing that as well. Now, I'm hearing Mad Libs. They could be a phenomenal communicator. It's, when it comes to language, I'm hearing that's their forte. They may even actually be a professional linguist. They might speak even a number of languages. Daughter Wands in reverse. The Magician upright. They got a lot of fire in the chart. Oh boy, we have the Empress actually diagonal too, mirroring the Strength card with the Magician. This is Sag, Aries, and Leo, all in sort of a triangulation of a configuration. 3 actually being a number of creativity as well, right? So, and 3 is actually as well related to the number of the Empress in the Major Arcana, right? This is the number, the 3rd card in the Major Arcana. So, for a number of you, somebody was also really attracted to someone, and it was to a level and a degree. Listen, for a number of you, maybe this is some space of collaboration. Like, maybe, let's say it in this way. For me, I'm hearing they got a huge audience, but somebody maybe even wants to, like, let's say collaborate with someone. They're like, well, I'm hearing movie producer. This is for a number of you. I'm hearing SW. I'm hearing SW. Swim. I'm hearing swim with a fish. I'm hearing that 5 wands and that. Okay. For whatever reason, somebody wants to produce something. Okay, maybe even with someone. They could want to, like, let's say even, I'm hearing manage their content. I'm hearing talent manager. They've known this, maybe they've even known this person for quite some time. And they're very comfortable with it, possibly in some context. Maybe it's the type of thing where it's like, well, we've been friends, you know, for quite some time. But when it comes to that point where I kind of start to segue into that space where it's like, I'm hearing official, it becomes a whole new. I'm hearing type of ball game, ballpoint pen as well that we need to write our names out with. And oh my, I'm hearing, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Like, once again, someone got a lot of Aquarius here. A lot of Aquarius. They're a wonderful listener. Very patient. I'm going to letter M very strongly here. With the Mother of Cups and the Six of Wands. They're very sensitive, but I'm hearing also secretive. I'm hearing that, yeah, with the Mother of Cups, Six of Wands. They're very curious. They got they're very sensitive. I'm hearing that again with the Mother of Cups and the Six of Wands. They may have a very strongly placed moon. There's something they're very sensitive to or very aware of, or they even, I'm hearing, they're somehow, yeah, they're very sensitive to the feminine nature. What is that alluding to? Maybe they're very intuitive. Yeah, it's very psychic even. It can be however gender. What is gender? Mother Cups. We've all got, right, masculine, feminine. No, we have the devil actually mirroring the Mother Cups. So it's interesting. Devil's Capricorn energy, very strong earth energy. But mirroring the Mother Cups, talking about strong water energy, intuition, mirroring the devil, it's like they also are very much in touch with, let's say in this way, they can meet someone, they know what they need. I'm hearing in this way, in whatever way. Okay. With the Six of Cups, and the devil, and the Mother of Wands, they're talking about a really strong freaking connection, you guys. Yet again, I'm hearing, how low can you go? I'm hearing that as well, I don't know. So maybe for a number of you, there is some connection aspect where it's like, we know how to, I'm hearing also get it on, with the Devil and the Nine of Cups. Like, maybe someone feels like I kind of can intuit. I'm hearing Father Swords. I'm hearing their first and last words. I'm hearing in their novice letter. I'm hearing to me. I'm hearing to meet me. Wow, to meet me. It's like this. It's like someone maybe feels that they even know someone, like, prior to meeting them. Well, hold on. I'm hearing wall. There's a wall between us, but I'm hearing four words. I'm hearing, and they make it through the wall. Wow. Okay, so yeah, for a number of you, I'm hearing, well, 1 second. Yeah, but they're patient. Okay, got it. So for a number of you, listen, someone who really is in love, let's just be friggin' 500%. 100 is not enough, but 500. They're friggin' in love, and they know that. But it's when it comes to communicating that, there's a lot of squirmy, squiggly lines. I'm hearing swirly eyes, U's and T's. I'm hearing on the test and the paper. I'm hearing and the time. I'm hearing keepers front chest. Like someone possibly is even intimidated when they even consider moving this direction. Now, I'm seeing a really big bird flying off into the sunset. It's beautiful. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I'm hearing they're famous. Okay, but let's clear that. Not for everyone. Sun of Cups landed right on Kyanite right there. Kyanite stone speaks of communication. It's very strong air energy. Somebody here is in the limelight, no question. This is for number. They got a huge audience. They are a communicator. Like, that is their natural, I'm hearing, element. And that's where they feel also at their best. They maybe work with broad networks. They work with a lot of people, communicating to huge groups of people. For number, they got a huge audience. They might be an astrologer. I'm hearing that as well with Kyanite there. And the Magician. And we'll get on to the next signs here. I know some of you are like, Capricorn, it's your full moon. Isn't it enough? That's not right, Capricorn. Freaking jump. That came through in the Sag reading. It was about a week ago, or so. It was a few weeks ago. It was a month ago. Yeah. It was like the intro of one of the Sagittarius readings. It was like, jump. So yeah, some deal with Sagittarius, and there's just a lot of heat in the room. but maybe I'm seeing 2 rooms that are like considered one room. Like I'm seeing someone considers 2 rooms that are separate from one, like as one room. But they're kind of like separate rooms, but they see it as one room. It's very interesting. Maybe someone's at a distance as well. But for a number of you, I'm seeing that it's possibly in the space of addressing But it's ironic yet again, because it is kind of addressed. We have the Hierophant upright, but the Mother Swords in reverse, Mother Cups upright. It's kind of obvious, but it's just possibly not being branded in that way. Now, 44 right there. Wow. So divine timing for number you, and you know this. When you met this person from finish, I'm hearing from finish to start. Wow. Maybe you had a vision. You were like, I know exactly how it's going to go. It doesn't need to go the way like that every love story goes. It's gonna go, but it's gonna go right at its pace. So thank you guys for tuning in, Capricorn. They are new cards, Haley. We unboxed it here in the in the full moon in Capricorn. I'm hearing Mona Lisa. Okay. So feel free to comment how this might have resonated with you in what way, and it might help shed light also for others in some way, right? Take it as you will. All right, so we will. Let's see, Capricorn. Should we? Okay, we'll move on to Sagittarius. At the tail end, we might do some wild card reading, all right? But for any signs that may come through, we'll move it though into Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get into it. Ten of Cups. Ooh, the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. Okay. I'm seeing right off the bat. Welcome to your full moon. In Capricorn reading, Sagittarius. I'm seeing somebody is super. I'm hearing stuck on you. Got me feeling like. I'm sorry, no. I need to amplify it. Maybe 2 mics. Maybe 3. Stuck on you. Got me feeling like it's not even gonna like make any difference if I use a mic, because my voice I'm hearing is speaking from my heart. My heart I'm hearing on with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. I'm hearing on the front page. I'm hearing of also my own story. Wow. So hold on. Somebody. Okay. Well. For a number of you, someone feels like they're attracted to someone is so obvious that it's uncomfortable, truly. They're like, yeah, when I meet them, I feel like I'm testing them on how well they realize how obviously I'm into them, and that's just, I'm hearing for a number of you, it's unavoidable. I'm hearing this, like, there's it's kind of like you're rollerblading. I'm hearing like into the land of this love, and you're like, I'm rolling and I can't stop. It's kind of like that for a number of you. We're on Sagittarius. Yes, thank you, Clyde, for your likes there. All right, now it's interesting. For a number of you, I'm seeing that there's something maybe even to, on a personal level, like, has become clear, where you're like, I realize how in love I am. I also realize how, I'm hearing it obvious, I'm making that. Now, maybe for a number of you, you've made a decision, actually. Well, I don't see it as a decision, I'm seeing it as more natural. Look at this Ace of Swords. The way it sort of breaks into what seems to be like the crackling storm here in the backdrop that's illustrated with these 2 lightning bolt strikes. It's like something was just kind of unavoidable. I'm hearing that again, it was natural, maybe even divine. Hold on 1 second. Scripted, I'm hearing that, but the title, let's clear that. For a number of you, somebody was even, I'm hearing they were acting on set, and they're like, all right, I'm going to slip this in. I'm hearing that for a number of you. I'm going to slip it in that I'm really also Willy Wonka. I don't know what. All right. Okay. Sagittarius like, I want to make it fun. What? Can I talk about Willy Wonka? I know. Shoot. I know. It's Capricorn full moon, but can we just... Jupiter wants a job! So I don't want. Okay, so maybe for a number of you, I'm hearing hopelessly devoted to you. Take it as you will. Got 144 people in the room. All right. Hello, Mika. Hello. So, yeah, so for a number of you, how many of you are sun sign Sag in the room? I'm hearing the sun going down on me. What's that song? Death card here in the theme. Yeah, no, somebody was like, I'm in love. Like, I'm hopelessly. Also, I feel I'm in a trance. I'm hearing the Son of Wands in the Death card. I'm feeling some pressure on the knee. Someone maybe, the Father Wands right there as well. They've maybe even like worked with this individual, but I'm seeing it's in a physical environment. I'm not saying it was like professional, but take it as you will. Maybe someone's a trainer. I don't know. Take it as you will with the Father Wands and the Death card, but there's something physical absolutely to this connection. Maybe they were even like, I'm hearing they were hired together. I'm hearing as well. Maybe they were like, They were training together in some way with something physical. I'm hearing that with the Son of Wands, something athletic with the Father of Wands, and the Death card. I'm hearing sexual connection. I'm hearing that take as well. I'm hearing steamboat, steamy with the Son of Wands and the Father take as well. So we have the Emperor as well. Let's clear that. Someone wrote someone a letter even. I'm hearing E.L. Elliot. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. Someone even gave someone a book. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that though. The throat chakra. Now, so for a number of you, okay, now yet again, we have the Son of Wands mirror and the Ace of Swords. There was something so obvious, like this person, it's interesting. Son of Wands upright, already direct enough, right? And those are with fire energy, very directive. With the Emperor as well, the Ace of Swords. It's like, hello, I'm like so into you. It's like with the Ace of Swords mirror and the Son of Wands, like Emperor in between the two. So it cups here diagonal the Son of Wands. For a number of you, this was a shameless, I'm hearing, shameless expression of interest. Not to say that it was like, oh boy, but you know, like, hold on. I'm hearing it was in front of their family. I'm hearing in front of the family members. Ace of Wands of all cards. Okay, in between the Son of Wands and the Father of Wands. Oh boy. Okay, so what is this alluding? We just did not. Take a look. We just split to the Temperance card here in reverse. Yeah, no, it was like there's no way. It's gonna be an uphill battle not to communicate what I'm feeling. And it is the attraction of the Eight of Wands up right now. Maybe for me, someone broke their silence. They were like, I'm in love with you. I'm hearing that like specifically. They were like, that's it. I'm someone even like ripping cord plugs out of like an outlet. They're like, this is taking too much time. No longer am I gonna wait. Devil. I'm hearing Death card as well. So if for this was someone's Pluto, it was like it was unhinged. I'm hearing Father Swords in reverse. It's like, that's it. I mean, they were also like following them, and you're following them everywhere. Temperance in reverse. It's like I'm seeing someone running even like past the train. They're like, I don't even need the train to get me there. I'm gonna talk to them directly. I'm hearing that like specifically. Oh boy. 7 of Cups here. If the base numbers are like, it didn't make sense necessarily, even possibly for a number of you as you may have felt it. Always take it as you will. Like maybe someone just interjected, I'm hearing as well. Someone else's scene in a movie. They were like, hello, it's me. I'm helplessly in love. I have to say hello at least and like introduce myself in an honest way. I'm hearing that as well. Now, let's clear that. Justice in reverse. And someone also felt, hold on. There's a letter. It's way overdue. Okay, now for a number of you, you know, you might not feel like the elf that missed the Polar Express. I'm feeling like an elf like running after the Polar Express. Like they're not. They feel like they're also they feel like they're running out of time to confess something. I'm hearing that. Yeah, they're like, uh-oh. She's feeding other fish in the sea. What? I'm hearing that. Emperor Bright. I'm seeing someone even like it's something in the middle of the night. They wake up. They're like, what? I'm hearing open the note letter. Oh yeah. Someone wrote someone a letter. I'm hearing that with the lovers here as well. Mirror and Father Swords reverse. This was something so to someone unexpected, possibly. Like they felt like it just came out of absolutely nowhere. I'm hearing AP. This is someone possibly even that someone knew like years ago. I'm hearing that Daughter Cups upright, maybe even from schooling, Temperance in reverse, 7 of Cups. There's even an alias here possibly that is involved. I'm hearing Papa don't preach. I'm hearing Potter, Harry Potter, pottery. I'm hearing as well Pottery Barn. Let's clear that. Okay. All right. Hello, Terry. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Now, for a number, someone felt super positive. It's like this. You feel like you're running out of time. I'm hearing that specifically. I'm hearing, it was like something that they could not hold in any longer. Fool in reverse. I'm hearing lovers. Like someone's like, I have to tell them, like, if this is the only thing I tell them. It has to be this one thing that I'm in love with them. Like, it's a kind of thing. Yep, lovers popping out from the Justice card. Like, someone was literally at that point where they felt that it would be, like, so, I'm hearing uncomfortable not to communicate this, that it kind of surpassed any level of awkwardness of, like, of actually, I'm hearing hoping and wishing that this would work out loud. Let's clear that. So how many of you had a really honest moment recently? Thank you, Terry, for your donation. So very kind. Thank you for your dear donation. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Everyone here. Ace of Cups upright. Father Wands upright. I'm hearing I follow them. Take it as well. Ace of Cups. And yeah, no, somebody was like, I'm going to lose my chance. I have to do it now. I'm hearing that. Maybe for another year, you're dealing with an Aquarius. They felt like they got really, I'm hearing they got really lost in the last letter. Well, hold on. Let's clear that. I'm hearing I got locked out. I'm hearing that. Like someone's like, I got locked out of my email. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to respond to your email. Blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing, will you be mine? I'm hearing that. Daughter Cups, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Like, okay. I'm hearing, repeat. I'm hearing that. Death card and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Ten of Cups. So, yeah. Major history here possibly coming up for review. Let's pull a few more cards. Oh yeah, la. That's Pluto's work. We're calling it the whole minute, Capricorn, but Pluto's been doing the digging, you know what I mean? Pluto's been digging. Magician upright in the deep past. Yeah, you freaking knew it. Like, listen, this attract, whatever this has been building. I'm hearing that, like, the minute this person met them, they automatically started saving all of their tokens, I'm hearing as well, for that one arcade game. Like, even silently, I don't know what that was alluding to, wow, with the Magician. Okay, so they've had a crush on this person. I mean, it's a secret crush. I'm hearing, I've been silently stalking them as well. Mother of Cups, they've been doing readings even on this person. I'm hearing that from a review. I'm hearing slide in, slide out, Temperance in reverse. I'm hearing even of the DM, I don't know, maybe they could be working through aliases. I'm hearing that with the Temperance card in reverse. They're like, any way I can. I'm hearing to connect, Seven of Cups upright. Like, but it's funny. I'm seeing someone is so into someone that they like kind of also got wrapped up in this like confusing hay of. I'm hearing a hairnet. I'm hearing piece that they feel they need to wear as a wig. I'm hearing when they walk and talk with this person, I don't know what they're like. It's so interesting. You know, I see the energy, but communicating it possibly now at this time for whatever reason, Daughter Swords in reverse. Oh. It's a little bit, I'm hearing awkward 1 second. So when this person is related to them, now the energy I'm feeling right here is of that Daughter Cups that we're talking about, very sensitive in the Capricorn read, coming through right here with the Mother of Cups. So could be some overlap. You might want to check out the Capricorn read, but for a number of you, I'm hearing that, okay, so this, 1 second. This person's so into them, it's just not even funny. Tower and spread in the middle of all of this, like, is the feeling that we cannot give up on this. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe for some reason someone feels like there's no way, I'm no going home without you. I'm hearing that with the Tower in the middle of the spread. Like, at the end of the day, I'm hearing it's not ride or die. I'm hearing it's maybe even like ride and die. I don't know what that's here. As well, Sagittarius, like, could be past life energy here as well. Maybe someone's like, I just feel. I'm hearing like I wear the Michael Jackson glove. I'm hearing, and I give them. I'm hearing all that they could ever need. I don't know what that's going to take. It could be metaphorical. 2 wands in reverse. Someone feels like somebody's just also so natural. Now, for maybe someone's caregiver, and there's a very strong sense of connection there. It's very natural. I'm hearing that as well. 8 of Swords upright. At the base, I'm hearing the letter B. I'm hearing Billy Idol. I'm hearing that. Someone is a performer, maybe even they're a content creator. 8 of Swords at the base of the Tower. I'm hearing umbrella. Okay, now 3 of Wands coming through in the near future. Yeah, somebody possibly was speaking through an alias. Okay, but I was going to say aliases. Son of Swords. So 1 second. I'm hearing soul. Takes the Son of Swords of the 2 of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing broke back. I'm hearing that. The Fool in reverse. Father Swords in reverse. Someone, it's really interesting. Okay, someone's really into someone. We just gotta, yet again, 500%, remember? Sure. Not even 100. It doesn't, I'm hearing it doesn't qualify. We're at 500%. I'm hearing honesty level here. There's a really strong attraction. Now, be it also on a professional scale, where it's like, when I met this person, I felt like there was no going home without them when it came to the collaborative space. Like, not necessarily like, oh my gosh, I have you written all over the envelope, like all over literally, not just in the 2 in the front, but like all over it. No, not necessarily, okay? No, okay, but we'll take it as well. But for review, this is possibly the kind of connection where you felt that there was a lot of potential in a creative way, where maybe, you know, a number of people felt that there was a lot to be shared even, and okay, side note, I'm hearing that. Addendum, I'm hearing that as well with the Temperance card and the Magician. Now, On the other hand, it's kind of, I don't want to say weird, but it's interesting. I'm hearing, because I'm hearing something. I'm hearing maybe even someone in the closet. I don't know what that's going to take as well. It could be metaphorical. It could be, what does that mean, right? Fool here. And then Father Swords. There's a little bit, I'm seeing someone with a white glove on. What is that? Okay. Definitely. Front of my mirrors, we've got a white glove. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's like something, I'm hearing something's up. Now, for a number of you, it's like this. This is reminding me of that one Pisces reading. The title was, this person is so obsessed with you that they're not even showing up. Something like that. And they're not even showing up. Something like that. Now, so Pisces reading, I think 6 months back. I think it was possibly October or November now. Whatever it was, I'm seeing a very similar energy here where it's like almost ironic, maybe even to the degree or level where the individual who, let's say, well, I don't want to say the individual, but it's all reflective, right, in a certain way. But if there is a sense that something is so sure, on the other hand, it's like, that's not all. And that kind of came through as well in that Capricorn read, right? Where it's like, well, we have a really strong attraction. We have a really strong connection as it's felt. And I'm seeing for me, there's a very strong focus on the number 6. But when it comes to like actually, well, for a number of you, someone is, they're nervous. We just got to come out and say it. When it comes to communicating, period. Kyanite, right over the 6 of Wands. Very strong around the throat chakra. Let's clear that in Aquarius. So, 5 Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Now, give me a second to turn on the lights. I'm hearing rags to riches story as well. Maybe somebody feels a little bit like they're wondering. I'm hearing they want a quote. I'm hearing that's well. The Father Swords in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Fool in reverse. For me, this is a matter of the environment. Someone is thinking that the circumstance is really, they are like, I'm hearing they feel they have to be really careful when it comes to presenting in the space for whatever reason. Maybe it can be the type of thing as well where they're like, well, I don't want to come out to say anything. Like, hey, I'm hearing okie dokie. Like, it has to be something like official. I'm hearing maybe they feel they have to make an official statement of sorts. Now, somebody's really nervous. I'm hearing this again with the Father Swords in reverse, like Fool in reverse. I'm hearing with a High Priestess in reverse. It's like every aspect of the communication here that possibly someone feels is related, it feels like an earthquake. I'm hearing that with the 8 of Wands, like any little word, it's like, oh my gosh. Now, for me, maybe someone's intimidated. They're like, anything that I would have to even say about this could make for also. I'm hearing a new mood. Well, okay, so no judgment, right? But maybe for a number of you, there is a little bit as well of, I'm hearing a polar expression. Take it as you want. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but where, yes, we're on Sagittarius now. Yep. Haley loose, but always take it as you want. Okay. However you feel that the energies do connect with you. Wow, you lead out with the world. Okay, so whatever this aspect is of the connection, or even the communicative side of it, that is kind of like, someone feels, I'm here, it's risky. Father Swords, maybe it's a linguistic thing as well. You do have Temperance here in the Father Swords, with the 8 of Wands in between the two. It's like, maybe someone feels like they want to communicate something, but when it comes to communicating or translating it in a certain language, it's like they get kind of like, ooh, how will it be taken? Ace of Pentacles upright in the center of the spread. Now, I'm hearing, don't worry. Whatever this is, whatever this aspect is, it actually serves. Even if at times, the trembling feels like it takes the life force out of the conversation, I'm hearing it serves. I'm hearing the world here leading out. Now, that can be meant in a number of ways. Somebody here is possibly as well a channeler, or there is some kind of quirk. I'm hearing it this way. Now, what is considered a quirk? But there's some kind of quality or characteristic to the communication that is, I'm hearing possibly, as they might feel it, misunderstood. Now, for maybe somebody has this sort of dynamic way that they express in 8 of Wands, the Father Wands. Okay, I said Father Wands, Father Swords. Okay. All right. Now, I'm seeing as well for a number of you, they got a lot of Virgo, or a lot of Scorpio. They may even have a Mercury in the 8th house in Scorpio or in Virgo. They are very careful for a number with the communication, and the words they choose. Okay, but I'm hearing screenplay writer. They're very particular about the details as well of communication. They could actually, though, for a number of you, also be a legal I'm hearing writer. I'm hearing that even editor with the Father Swords, 8 of Wands. For a number of you, I'm hearing they're a prolific writer. I'm hearing distinguished, actually. Let's clear that. They could even be I'm hearing they could be in some sort of, I'm here, intellectual property, very strong with the Father Swords and the Eight of Wands. They're a channeler. I'm hearing that as well. They got a lot of Aquarius. Let's clear that. Moon in Aquarius for a number of you. Now, I'm hearing slide out of the DM with the Three Swords. Let's clear that. Okay. Father Swords here. Now, for a number of you, they might even be actually legally, they have to be very careful with possibly what they communicate. Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands, Daughter Cups. So, Sagittarius. I'm hearing playtime's over already. I'm hearing that. I don't know what. What? Sagittarius, what? Well, hold on a second. Sagittarius. Someone cannot get enough of someone here. It's very interesting. The dynamic. I'm hearing I love to like play games with them as well. I don't know. Maybe for a number of you, I'm hearing don't break in the heart. So it feels like they have a really, again, strong also connection with someone, camaraderie. Now, all right, let's jump into here. We'll move into the sign of Aquarius. Oh boy, someone's tight-lipped. I'm hearing that. Four of Cups right there. Oh, thank you, Katie Bow, for your dear donations. So very kind. Thank you all so much for your dear donations. Very, very much gracious, grateful for all of your support. Five of Cups in the many forms that you do connect in. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, Aquarius. Welcome to your full moon in Capricorn. If it's going a little quickly, you can slow it down by clicking three little dots at the base of the reading. Let's jump into it. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. I'm seeing someone feels like, well, first of all, someone's a really great friend. I'm hearing this as well. They're really, I'm hearing, they're really careful. I'm hearing very, very careful. Let's clear that 1 second. They're very careful. I'm hearing that again. 1 second. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. They're very considerate. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, 1 second. I'm hearing the letter B. I'm hearing boo-hoo. I'm hearing that one. They could have a lot of Cancer. Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups. So yeah, a lot of Cancer. They could have even, let's clear that. Strongly placed Moon. Moon in the first, oh, better believe it. Daughter Cups in the center of the spread. But for a number of you, this is some, maybe around this time you feel, someone feels like they play some role here of assistance, and it can be an activation. We just moved through. Whoa, we're also in the sun season of Cancer, but maybe for a number, there's actually some emphasis on the archetype of the moon of the fourth house of Cancer, water energy in general, and when it especially comes to magic communication. So maybe for a number of you, someone feels they are in a very sensitive. Well, they feel they must be sensitive in some way. Let's clear that. Now, what is this relating to for a number of you? Feel free to share. But for a number of you, somebody is like, they're about to come out with something. They're this close. They are about, I'm hearing they got this really thick but honest skin. Like, it itches this person to be dishonest. Like, this is for a number of you. The Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, they, like, if they tell a so-called lie, they feel that they're lying to themselves. Truly. I'm hearing they're really, like, they are to a level and degree compassionate here, and with animals as well, with the Daughter Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing Soul, S-O-L, take it as you will, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, leading up from the Empress. I'm hearing friend-zoned, she friend-zoned me. Okay, so someone's maybe feeling a little sensitive, the Chariot upright. They're like, maybe they were a really good friend of this person. They're like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. I'm feeling some heat on the left part of the face. Someone's like crying. They were like laying on the left side of their face, like with their hand in their face. But I'm seeing that, 1 second. I'm hearing RRP. Oh boy, somebody was they were really heartbroken here. Let's clear that. I'm hearing healer. Three of Swords with the Ace of Wands. They felt like the passion, I'm hearing as well, to such a degree that hurt. I mean, that's saying as you will. Maybe someone separated, or it could even been with an animal for a number of you, or some property even. Let's clear that. Even a job, like someone separated from some space, and it was like, it was really hard. I'm hearing that, like, you know, and there is a space of honesty here, right? How often is it that we come through in readings and we say, wow, that was really painful. That was really hard. I'm seeing that really clearly here. And you enter with the Four of Cups. You enter the Five of Cups. This is absolute vulnerability. Acknowledging that certain things are really, really... I'm hearing a dance that we feel at times we can't keep up with. The Five of Wands. Now, for maybe this was a connection that was really... for maybe there was maybe even a misunderstanding. And it just... That really... I'm hearing it went from passion to a problem. I'm hearing, okay, Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. That we felt, woo, interesting. Justice with the Star, and I'm hearing the Devil as well. Okay, so hold on. Magician of the Base of the Daughter of Cups. Some of you dealing with someone who, or some space that, oh boy, I'm hearing there is so much emotion here. It actually hurts. I'm hearing at times it actually really it causes us to reveal aspects of our character that we felt like we weren't ready to express. Like, never was it that, let's say, at a certain point in time someone felt like, I'm ready to show how much I care about this space. It was just a natural reaction. I'm seeing that's really that sort of authenticity of the emotion here that someone feels, maybe has felt where they're like, whoa, the fact that I'm reacting to this level and degree is like kind of just making me feel also that I care genuinely for the space. Now let's clear that. Ace of Cups with the Three of Cups and the Emperor. Not to change the channel or anything, but the Star is leading out. This is a really important message here I'm hearing here with the Star and the Justice card. Someone feels that there is not just the aspect of this connection, but also the clarity I'm hearing of the intention of this space. Like, for a number of you, I'm hearing there was a misunderstanding, and that bothered someone to such a degree. I'm hearing on this way with the Two of Swords in reverse. I know one's up right, but whatever it is, I'm hearing don't worry. I'm hearing the Justice card is leading out with the Star, even if it is with the Three of Swords here in the energetic pathway. You got the Seven of Wands upright, with the Seven of Swords upright as well, and the Nine of Cups upright. Not to say that we were redeeming energies here, but to say that everything I'm hearing is ultimately responsible for the transformation, the transition, like even the difficult, right, conversations that we feel we needed to have, but that we didn't, has their place in the timeline. I'm hearing eventually in front of me, I'm hearing it's so painful. You wanted to talk to someone like to such a degree. I'm hearing it was like pudding without a color. I don't know what I was going to. Oh boy, okay, I'm gonna have to watch this one again and like kind of feel through, meditate on these energies here. We've all got a very similar chart, Justice here in the Star. So now it's interesting when you meet, people or, even places, spaces that embody a lot of a certain element. I see it as also oftentimes it can be seen as reflective. Now, somebody, for a number of you, maybe even had a dream, or they feel like there's a connection that's so strong and elusive. For a number of you, maybe this is something spiritually, absolutely a spirit guide here. Someone who's got a lot of Leo in the chart as well. Strength upright and the Daughter Cups upright. I'm hearing it's just blurry. It's like I see it so clearly, but I see it as a blurry vision. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. Maybe a memory. Well, let's clear that. Devil upright. Let's clear that again. Devil upright. Looking in the future. Okay, with the Son of Wands. So, yeah, this is something. So, maybe they left someone hanging. One second. I'm hearing children with the children. Charity. For how many of you are there children involved? There's some aspect of the connection that someone... they felt, I'm hearing they needed to fight for, but that they couldn't as well. Maybe someone stepped away from a space. They felt, I can't. It's like this, it's like when you really feel so much in love with a space unconditionally that sometimes you come to the point of realizing that loving doesn't mean staying. I'm hearing that. I don't know. It's not me talking, but maybe that's how someone may have, or that could have been a perspective. Now, Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so I'm hearing child. I'm hearing the Hangman in reverse. How many of you are there children involved? For a number, there was a focus on release, maybe even of past energies. I'm hearing that. Maybe even past connections. For a number of you, someone felt so connected to someone to such a degree that it truly brought them face to face with a question of what it means to love unconditionally. Okay, like if I love this person and I realize that they're in a state, I'm hearing as well, in their life that is, I'm hearing also uncomfortable for them. How is it that I acknowledge, but I don't necessarily intrude on their own personal growth and transformation? Let's clear that. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So for a number of you, yeah, there was possibly even a letting go here. I'm hearing first. I was there first. All right, let's clear that. Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing first child as well. Let's clear that. So, yeah, somebody was waiting, though, to have a conversation with someone, and this is for a number of you. The conversation maybe never happened, and it was like, I never got the chance to also say goodbye. Let's clear that. Two swords in reverse. Very difficult. Ace of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing, that's okay. I'm hearing that again with the Star leading out with the Justice card. Now, take it as well, right? General reading, we don't always know everyone's sort of circumstance, but maybe for a number of you, this was something that was very private as well. Let's clear that again. I'm hearing cameo with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe someone moved. I'm hearing children again, with the Devil and the Son of Wands. I'm hearing chasing. I'm hearing chasing. They were chasing their butterflies. I mean, they're chasing a butterfly. They were like running and chasing a butterfly. I don't know. Their dreams as well. Ace of Pentacles with the Devil. Somebody, though, for a number of you, this is even like a student. I'm hearing someone going off to college, and it's like, I can't chase them. I'm hearing runner and chaser doesn't mean like change the television. I'm hearing screen from white to black as well. I don't know where that takes you all. No, I don't know what that's going to, but and no judgment in any way to even, you know, what is the color. But vibration of light and harmony. Let's clear that. I'm hearing, let's stick to the figures. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so Devil. Somebody felt like they had to, I don't want to say withhold their emotion, but I'm hearing temperament. I'm hearing that with the Devil. Like maybe someone felt like I'm in love with them, but it's almost this kind of feeling like you adopted a dog and you love the dog, you love the animal, but the dog wasn't like somehow something about the training. Ace of Pentacles and the Devil. Let's clear that. Ten of Swords. And I don't want to say like that someone felt. So I don't want to say someone felt like it was a hopeless case or that they needed to like, you know, say that they were giving up, but possibly somebody, you know, realized that it's not a release. Releasing and saying goodbye is not necessarily saying goodbye. And for a number of you, this could be the transition of a certain cycle here with the Devil upright, Death in reverse, Ascension, absolute Ace of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse. Somebody is seeing possibly a cycle from another vantage point where they're like, to love doesn't mean, right, to also love in any particular way, right? There's no like one way that I can also pass on my support. Interesting. So maybe someone wants to even change the dynamic. Let's clear that. Mother of Cups with the Judgment. Now, but for a number of you, I'm hearing I was following them, Strength upright. There's some kind of shift. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands upright, Ace of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing the letter S very strongly here. I'm hearing AG. Yeah, so now for how many of you is this resonating? Feel free to leave a little comment. I'm reading the live chat here every now and then, so I'm hearing the letter CL, Cleo. I'm hearing Cleopatra, going to the star leading you out, the Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords. Okay, Teresa. Now, and thank you all so much for your support. Yeah, so for a number of you, it was really, I'm hearing, you didn't want to say that you had to, like, leave the situation. Like, I'm saying maybe for a number of you, it was not really about, it's very emotional. We're not going to lie. Looking at a space and saying, I love you so much that I have to leave is not an easy thing, right? At times, I'm hearing that at times with the Ace of Pentacles upright and the Ten of Wands upright, but at a certain point, it could be you with an aspect of your being, right? It's like, maybe there was something that was also just, I'm hearing drawing with the sun, with the Strength card. I'm hearing the sun. The daughter, yeah, maybe there was something of a cycle even. 1 second. Timing. Something that maybe someone felt they expired. I mean, let's clear that. In the heart chakra, up into the chest. Let's clear that. 5 years old, I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. For knowing there were a number of factors. I'm hearing 5 very strongly. 5 years old. So how many of you made some sort of shift or transition that was kind of like a decision that you felt, well, it's not necessarily that I make it purely with my head or my heart. It's something that I realize I make in tandem, in unison. And at that point, I do not judge like purely my emotion in a logical way. And I do not judge my, let's say, my logic on a purely emotional level as well, where I say, I make I'm hearing also the conversation happen. Let's clear that with my higher self. So somebody's like, I have to ascend. And I'm thinking they're looking back at like, even like, I'm hearing at a, let's clear that. I mean, they're looking back at a dirty dish and they're like, I can't clean that for you anymore. I'm hearing that like specifically. Double upright, Temperance card in reverse, Ace of Pentacles upright. For a number of you, this is something that it's interesting. I'm seeing maybe something is so-called destructing, but it's kind of regenerative. It's seen as possibly regenerative. Bittersweet, we can say as well, sort of like graduation with the Devil upright and the Strength card upright. So I'm hearing memorable. It's a memorable, I'm hearing connection, like, so, one second. I'm hearing it's the memories that we keep. Daughter Cup, Strength card, Devil. Now for a number, maybe there is this aspect of the past that I don't want to say like comes up for review, like to so-called haunt, but it comes up. I'm hearing to be reviewed at least, and it's like we feel like we're making those really, really important, at times possibly difficult, challenging decisions, and it will always depend on how you perceive it, right? But to say I'm ready to make this decision, and actually managing. I'm hearing the point of directing. Once again, daring. I'm hearing daring to venture out in this space. Ace of Pentacles. No, one second. Making the decision. I'm hearing that again, but let's clear that. I'm hearing dis-ease. So someone is maybe even admitting something. Maybe they're coming out and they're like, look, this also maybe this job, this position, like, it's just not working for me. I'm hearing, I don't want to be like a radio receiver. Let's clear that. I'm hearing with no end. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. Just feeling some crazy pressure I'm hearing in the heart chakra, but I'm feeling in the third eye, specifically on the right side, top of the right brow, the right brow, yeah. I'm hearing I was just roped in, Judgment in reverse, Daughter Swords in reverse, feeling some pressure in the left eye. Someone felt like something was just sinking. I'm at the end of the day, Temperance in reverse. It was better. I'm hearing Eight of Wands to kind of, I'm hearing release the pressure. I don't know. Let's clear that. So for a number of you, maybe there was this aspect, even related to the past. I'm hearing even history where someone was like, I want to maybe forgive even the space. Mother Swords in reverse, Four Swords upright. Maybe someone wanted to bring a certain cycle to a point of alleviation. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles. Father Swords upright, mirroring the Mother Swords in reverse. Maybe this space of wanting to make something also clear. Even for others, let's clear that. I'm hearing their followers. I'm hearing that as well. Mother Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. So yeah, Feather Cups leading out. So maybe someone felt like they ascended. They reached a certain level here as well with the High Priestess in reverse. The World upright. I'm seeing even something like is kind of, it's a point of undoing. Like they feel maybe that they've even solved a certain equation. They're like, all right, I kind of got it. Yep, Hangman reversed. Nine of Swords upright. It wasn't an easy decision. I'm hearing that with the Fool upright. The Sun of Swords and the Strength card. This is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it was like a sense of graduation. With the Fool here mirroring the Strength card and the Sun of Swords. I'm hearing I follow them. Let's clear that. I'm hearing on the way down. Okay, Nine of Swords and the Hangman. So for no reason, maybe this is someone in your environment or someone in your midst, but let's clear that. For me, this is someone you used to know even, and it's coming in from the past. We've got a lot of planets here retrograde, so there could be a focus on, well, it could be even a space of history. Absolutely, you're like, I'm ready to like let go of also that feeling of like angst. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. Eight of Wands upright, yeah. So, okay, let's jump into Cancer. Cancer, oh boy. Cancer, where'd you go? I'm hearing that like specifically. Cancer, I'm seeing someone even like walks into a room. It's really interesting. It's almost like a party. And they're like, they've got someone with them. And it's funny. I'm seeing like they're supposed to like enter into the room together. I'm seeing like right as they are supposed to both walk in at the same time, like one person kind of stops, I'm hearing, and holds the stage for the other. Whoa, very interesting. Okay, so let's get all the cards out here for you, Cancer. Welcome to your full moon and Capricorn reading. Love and light to you all here. And let's see how the energies are moving through. Of course, every sign, right, relevant to everyone in some way. So all the energies are related, absolutely. And for a number of you, someone they felt so, I don't want to say just intimidated, but like I don't want to say also just confused, but they felt something was so complicated that it was almost better to remain silent. I'm hearing in this way, and let's remember this. We got Mercury retrograde. We got Venus still in the post-shadow period. Okay, we've got retrograde, Venus retrograde, and then we've got Uranus in the pre-shadow period of retrograde, and then we've got Neptune that just recently went retrograde. We got Pluto retrograde. We've got Saturn retrograde. We got Jupiter retrograde. All right. Yeah, so Mars is soon to go retrograde as well. We're not in the pre-shadow period yet of Mars. We'll be getting into that next month. So, but, you know, we got a lot here, in other words, coming up for review. And so naturally, right, they can get complicated. They can get so-called confusing. And sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily a matter of, well, it's stagnant, right, and not, let's say, moving or processing through a certain even emotional, I'm hearing emotional block, take it as you will, even an aspect of your psyche, but to feel that progress is made when we are patient. I'm hearing also, and I'm hearing gentle and loving in that process of making what feels to be like a sense of progress. I'm hearing even to present something. Now, for maybe somebody wants to clarify maybe, or they're working through a certain aspect of their psyche that was very difficult, very challenging. This is even related, let's say, to the past. I'm hearing past lives here, coming up for review here with the Death card in reverse, and we just moved through a really heavy transit here with Cancer, right? We literally moved through the new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees. Cancer was like, I'm at the party, literally. I just arrived. What's up? I need to know, like, what's up? What's going on? What do we need to do? It's like everything Cancer right now. So, you know, any planet that just kind of enters through at 0 degrees, kind of have that introductory energy where it's very much like prompting. And at the new moon, right, it's all about that initial sort of space of intention that we set. And so it's a very sort of raw character to the new moon in Cancer at 0 degrees that we kind of move through, and we're absolutely still kind of feeling here as we move out, especially given, right, every new moon and full moon is pretty potent, but you'll feel that on either end about at least a few weeks, I would say, even always depending on your own personal birth chart, but especially given that this was an eclipse. In addition, so you'll be feeling these energies, you know, in general, even 6 months down the line, especially so given this was an eclipse, really, really profoundly transformative energies here. So, and not easy, right? It's not like, oh my God, it's a new moon, everything has to be perfect. Like, by tomorrow. Like, you know, what is time in the space that we keep? I'm hearing this sacred connection. I'm hearing I'm hearing the emotional space. I'm hearing in a comfortable. I'm hearing conversation. Wow. One second. I'm hearing corner of the room. Okay, so this is something possibly somebody they want to get this off their chest, and it's at that point maybe this is someone with themselves are thinking, well, it has to be right. I can't just talk about this because I am talking about it, right? It's like I don't just appear in the space of talking about it, right? There is the intention space that I move through prior to really divulging. I'm hearing that with the Seven of Swords, my personal. I'm hearing my keepsake. I'm hearing notion. I'm hearing that with the Seven of Swords. And for a number of you, maybe this is a space that is actually inherently social, and there are a number of, let's say, opinions in a certain space. Maybe everyone they hold their own opinion, right, in a certain way. And maybe there's this feeling of like, well, you know, look at this fox. For those of you who are just kind of listening, and feel free to just take a quick look at this card if you feel guided, of course. Or if you your personal intuition. Fox here lying on this one little sword, like, you know, this is a feeling of knowing that maybe there is something that is a personal truth for you, right? And that may at times set us apart from the so-called like space of collective truth for a number of other people, but there is still that inherent knowingness that something is very much real for us, and that's something very personal and private at times. And not to say that it's personal and private and that we don't necessarily want to assimilate that truth within the broader network in which we, let's say, eventually communicate or eventually integrate, right? Even if, let's say, I have a so-called different opinion from a number of, you know, I'm hearing sources, I'm hearing mediums, take as well, let's clear that, Seven of Swords. I still realize that I do want to express myself. So let's clear that. Somebody maybe felt, I don't want to say they felt a little hurt, but they felt maybe that there was a little bit of a disconnection. I'm hearing when it came to the space of sharing their own personal opinion. I'm hearing values. Now, for me, maybe someone felt like a little outcast. They felt like something was also like written, but not like, I'm hearing read out in the same way. And maybe there was a little bit of a social sense of disconnect and possibly even confusion. Let's clear that. And they felt, well, I'm just not ready to like, you know, communicate this. Now, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So for a number of you, I'm saying that this was something someone wanted to be patient with. And maybe they looked at a space and they were like, well, I don't really feel comfortable. Yeah, Seven of Swords again. And I was weighing on their mind. Maybe they felt that they really wanted to communicate about this. It's not that they wanted to maybe leave it hanging, but it just, it was something that was too naturally, I'm hearing, be brought out and communicated about. So, now, Okay, Jesse. Uh-huh. Now, yeah, for a number of you, I'm hearing this is also you needing possibly to take time out, plain and simple. And this is possibly even something that you felt it is possibly at times going to make me look like I'm a weirdo. I'm hearing that with the Seven of Swords. Like, what does that mean? Always take it as you will. But, you know, if you felt like you needed to distance from a certain space, you had to do what was possibly like also you know, your sort of impulse, right? It's like, think about this little fox, the way it's illustrated, even sort of like coiled up. It's like curled in. It's in this sort of fetal position. It feels possibly vulnerable. And it's interesting because if we think about the fox, how ironic, right? Usually when we look at this card, I would sort of see it in a different way, but specifically here I had, let's say in the past, but with the fox right here, I'm seeing a very vulnerable energy, like where, you know, it's almost like, well, maybe this is someone who usually is very much possibly even I'm hearing aggressive. I'm hearing that like specifically, maybe even communicatively. Well, let's pull some more cards here. Yeah, no, but then they went into a little bit of a hermit mode. They went into a little bit of a hermit mode. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they felt super unstable, uncomfortable. Let's clear that. I'm feeling pressure in the left rib. Lovers, oh yeah, they're a big time communicator. They got a lot of Gemini, a lot. They got a Mars, Gemini, Venus. I'm hearing specifically lovers up right. Three of Pentacles in reverse. There was something that would just, it was like the rug like was pulled out from under them, and we're really grappling with that concept, the question of stability, right? With this new moon in Cancer that we move through. Whoa, wow, okay. Mother Cups just fall on the ground. Yeah, so, okay, one second. Four of Swords upright. So I'm hearing it was with family. This is for a number of you. Hermit upright. Mirroring the lovers, okay. So for no reason, there's something so complicated. It got so complicated that it was easier. I'm hearing to just, I'm hearing sit and wait it out. I'm hearing that like specifically the Magician upright, up top, the Hermit upright. Now, for a number of you, maybe someone felt it's complicated and they feel like there are a lot of aspects to the story that it is, I'm hearing not wise. Take it as you will. Maybe they felt like it wasn't wise to take action in any particular like obvious way. You know, I'm seeing in relation to space, not wanting to assume anything, and you know that is kind of a wise, I would say, a wise direction and move if you do feel absolutely with the Tower here leading you out, but kind of in as well into this space of the conversation, at least about it. Given that this is a heavy Mercury again. Retrograde period, in addition to a number of other planets, we have retrograde. So heavy retrograde season in general, and things can kind of, they will come up for review, and it's, you know, again, always heed your personal intuition. However you feel that you feel guided to work with these energies at whatever time you do, you know, it's like maybe certain things come up for review, but working through it at your pace, right? Definitely heed that. Now, to say in this way as well, just because it's Mercury retrograde and Mercury maybe goes direct doesn't mean that during that period that it's time to communicate. So always again, right, take it as you will, however you feel at times guided to communicate. Now, maybe for a number of you, something where there's a lot of pressure. There was a sort of status quo, like, I don't want to say there's an expectation, but it's kind of thing where it's like, oh, like, you know, they really want me to communicate with them. Itching my nose right there on the tip of my nose. It's like, you know, maybe it's like, oh, we would usually communicate in this space and it feels awkward, like not to, but I just feel, I'm seeing someone just, they pulled out of a certain space, maybe even socially, they felt like, I'm hearing, I need to wilt a little bit. Okay, so, and you know, thinking about that in terms of nature, nature is regenerative, right? It's like, you know, the sort of dying off of certain so-called, you know, even like spaces of growth at a certain point in time can lend to, you know, even like the question of fertility, moving through a certain cycle can lend to another level of, or another form that fertility takes on. So for you, there's something that maybe even you felt you needed to kind of distance from to be able to grapple in terms of perspective your relation to, and it's like I need to just step away from that space to be able, or I felt like I needed space or time to be able to get a clear understanding of what it is that also I was involved in. I'm hearing that as well, or I was getting involved in. I'm hearing green grass grows, but not, I'm hearing through the grapevine, temperance in reverse. Okay, so for now, there's something maybe even a little bit of like a space of social drama. I'm hearing that as well. That was just, I'm hearing someone felt like this is not fun. I'm hearing it's not fun and it's not a game. I'm hearing as well like that I want to play. Let's clear that Magician leading out. But for a number of you, it was just a matter of communication. They didn't want to risk miscommunication. Now the Hermit's leading out with the Magician. Now, we are moving through, yet again, heavy retrograde season. For a number, there were a number of individuals possibly involved. Someone felt that it was a slippery slope, and they didn't want to also just get on, like, anyone's good side. I'm here in relation to the space as well. Let's clear that. Daughter of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles. But there's a sense of privacy. I'm hearing this, like, specifically. It was the kind of sense that, you know, I don't want to also maybe come out with this so publicly, but here comes the Sun, interestingly. One second. Maybe someone is in, this is a very public space naturally, and it's, like, very uncharacteristic for someone to possibly, you know, take time off. I'm hearing that as strength. Oh, boy. Yeah, someone's a big time. I'm hearing even, like, they're a chairman. I'm hearing they hold a really public position. What does that mean? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But this could even be in relation to investment. Maybe someone pulled out of a space of investment that they were in for a really long time. Okay, Ace of Cups here leading out. Now, it's interesting. I'm getting this feeling similar to the Aquarian energy spread that we read on. And you do have the Fool, right? The card associated with Aquarius, looking out at the Ace of Cups. Now, there is something of a space of renewal here. Absolutely, with the Fool and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like, you know, the tears, they lead to a space of exhaustion, yes, but also a space of release where, you know, the tension sort of is transmuted. Oh, let's clear that. I'm hearing one second. I'm hearing it was really tough to okay, there was too much, something about the dynamic. Someone felt, yeah, they were like, it can go like really, really awkwardly. I'm hearing it in that way. Maybe for a number of you, there was something that just, it got a little sticky even. You're like, it's not worth it to divulge. I'm hearing the distance between us, like, and acknowledge that. It's better to just kind of like sand it down. I'm seeing someone even like, they look at a space and the way it's evolved, and it's funny, I'm seeing people on the beach actually, and they've all got like paintings, and like everyone, there's something that happened. I'm here on the beach, like a storm. I don't know. It's clear the professor got like, kind of, I'm hearing wound up about something, like someone was getting wound up about something, I don't know, and then it's kind of like, you know, that feeling when you witness like someone getting called out in class and everyone's just kind of like quiet. They're like, I'm gonna work on my research project, paper proposal. I don't even know what I'm working on. Oh, whatever. There's no point in making that the issue here now. You know, it's like that kind of feeling. Cancer. I'm hearing Capricorn specifically. So for a number of you, maybe someone just wanted to alleviate the so-called possible space of pressure, and just kind of look at something even from a distance. And it's so funny. I'm seeing people painting on the beach. They've got their canvases and they're all looking at each other like, all right, I'm gonna look at you, but they're at a distance. Very interesting. Yeah. Painting. What is that associated with? You paint with colors, right? Emotion. It can be stark, right? So, and you know, painting, you paint your perspective. It can be, right? So, yeah, Chariot of Bright. So maybe for a number of you, somebody wants to just be Judgment of Bright. They want to be very careful when it came to making maybe even like, I'm hearing their action in the scene like obvious or official. So Cancer, thank you for tuning in on the light tube. We're gonna jump here into, let's see, Gemini. Okay. Gemini or Leo. Ooh, it was like neck to neck. Gemini like put in their bid for stuff real quick. All right, someone's lined up there. Okay. Oh boy. All right, Leo. How many of you dealing with Leo? Gemini, if you don't know, yeah. All right, start checking out the zodiac placements for all your friends, because I'm seeing someone is pretty much I'm hearing on the tailgate for this announcement with you. Now, be it someone who's kind of I'm hearing they're kind of looking into the eggshell. I don't know what that was alluding to. Maybe someone is looking forward even to a certain space here of we'll get into it. Okay, for now you could be a surprise. Gemini dealing with a Leo. All right, Medicine Wheel. Medicine Wheel says Gem dealing with Leo. So, all right, what is the dynamic there? If you don't mind sharing. Let's see if I have any water left. All right. Hey, Chris. Yep, Sag has been done. You can, hopefully there are timestamps, but you can kind of scroll back. You should be able to reach it. Hello, good evening. Welcome. Okay, let's jump into it. Talking about, what did we say, Leo, the sun here coming through for you, Gemini. All right, I'm hearing, okay. what isn't? I'm saying someone like really wants to talk to someone. They're like, I don't want to even dreaming of this person. I'm hearing like capital D, capital R, doctorate in dreaming. Yeah, Dr. Dreamer. I'm Dr. Dreaming over here about this Hierophant. It's official. I have a diploma now in dreaming about this person. I'm hearing that like specifically freaking registered. I'm a registered dreamer. Yep, that's my quarantine resume. I'm just, I'm seeing them in my dreams and hearing that as well. Okay. Oh, Father of Cups. I need more water, I think, for this reading, Gemini. You got someone here. Someone's getting even like they're getting like heated, or they feel like the attraction is like getting out of control. This is for a number of you, not for everyone. For a number of you, the attraction getting out of control. With the Father of Cups and the Sun, where it's like, I don't know, I can handle my dreams. I'm about this person. I'm hearing like specifically. Let's clear that and ground. The Sun here mirroring the Father of Cups. I'm hearing going crazy, just something about you, baby. With the Sun and the Father of Cups, it's like I can't stop. Like the thoughts, you don't get it. I mean, even say someone like talk to a therapist about this, or I mean, someone talking to their mother. They got a Taurus mother, their moon in Taurus. They're like, really? You can't make sure that he's like he doesn't have a ring around his finger though. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe someone like their grandparents, someone's grandparents. They're like they're talking about their grandparents about this connection. Grandparents don't understand. They're like, you can't stop thinking about him, but you don't know if he's married. I'm gonna clear that. So what's up with the crux? I'm seeing like there's a really big mystery. It's like, okay, it's so funny. It's like we have the cookie. The cookie was baked. I'm seeing someone even goes to their family. They're like, guys, we have a cookie on our hands. We just don't know how it was cut. So yeah, exactly. We're trying to figure out the cookie cutter. Okay, to the conversation. Oh, interesting. Death card. So maybe someone is trying to even investigate something. They're like, do you guys think I'm hearing amorphism? What does that mean? Death card here with the Hierophant. 1 second. Oh boy. So they want to know. They're like, okay, is he married? I'm hearing like specifically the Hierophant and the Death card. Maybe someone is, I'm hearing children. I'm hearing letter F. Fitzpatrick. I'm hearing Fitzgerald as well. Death card and the Hierophant. I'm seeing people looking at someone's hand though. They're like, does it fit? Like, does it maybe someone found a ring? I don't know what that was going to do, guys. I went to his house, I found a ring. Like, it looked like it was for a first grader's hand though. Like, is that for real? Okay, I'm hearing he was flirting with me though. Like, I'm for sure on that. Like, people are like, are you sure he was even like flirting with you? Hangman, right? Like, people think they're grandparents. They don't get it. I'm hearing that. Hangman. Wheel for reverse. They're like, is it like a real ring or not? Like, this was like they're somehow not able to decipher if it's a ring pop. I'm hearing that as well with the Temperance card, like ring pop type of ring, or if it's like a real ring. Seven of Wands in reverse. Let's clear that. Someone's really questioning. There's something about a ring here with the Seven of Wands reverse. Let's clear that. Temperance up right. I'm feeling heat on the right side of the face. Someone's in the kitchen cooking. A lot of heat. Someone's their family is Greek with a Temperance card up right. Yeah, Michelle. Okay, world in reverse, Major. Yeah, they're trying to understand. They're like, so do you guys think it's real? Is it for real? Like, I don't know what that's doing. The mother comes up right. It's like upside right. Someone's like, I'm having dreams like all the time. Like, you think it's like real for real? Temperance up right. So maybe for a number of you, there are a number of factors that are kind of a little bit. Yeah. Okay, Four of Cups just flipped over like upside down like. They don't want to maybe, well, there's a little bit of, I'm hearing, to be real, like someone's like thinking, they're really confused. No, though, they're not confused with the Death card at the base of the Eight of Cups and the Hangman mirror and the Eight of Cups. They're more they're content, but they're like, maybe they're thinking, is it a cover-up? Oh boy. So let's clear that. What's going on? Dear Gemini. Oh, we're on Gemini, right? Gemini, yeah. It's just Leo who's who seems to be at the wheel a little bit. Oh, got it. Okay. So yeah, so I'm seeing someone's like going to someone. I'm hearing specifically like their grandparents. So like, do you think it's like good enough? I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. That was only 4 cups in reverse. Maybe someone is like they're circulating information even in some way. They're wanting maybe like they're giving information. They're like, yeah, so this was his first line to me. Maybe they're reading out text messages big time for a number of you. Someone's like they want someone's feedback. They're like, do you think he's really in love as well? Someone's right, or the hangman? They're talking to their sisters, their aunts, all of the family members. They're like literally passing around information about this person. I'm hearing that like specifically, or this aspect even of their commitment. Like for a number, it's interesting. I'm seeing maybe something is defined, but maybe it's just a matter of verification. Like, is this a real ring? Yeah, they're comparing it. It's so funny. 7 of Pentacles reverse. They're like comparing. They got like all these prototypes. Even I'm hearing past life. I mean, let's clear that. 7 of Pentacles reverse. Empress. They're like, is it real? We gotta verify it. Empress at the base of the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing RM. Remind me tomorrow. Like someone put a file folder to the side. They're like, we're gonna look into that. What is that about? Maybe someone is kind of investigating some space. They want to verify something big time. Temperance. They're like, teach me. I'm hearing Tinder so strongly. We met on Tinder. I'm hearing that specifically. Someone is like wanting to verify. They're like, is this like a really good idea? I'm hearing that as well. They're like, Reese Witherspoon. Again, this has been coming through a number of readings. Temperance are bright. Hangman are bright. Sandwiching the death card. Someone's like, is he really a teacher? Is his profile for real? I'm hearing that as well. Someone's trying to verify something. They're showing it to the grandparents though. And the grandparents are like, he looks like a good kid. He has a few gray hairs though. I don't know. I don't know. No judgment. I don't know what that's going to, but that's maybe what someone's commenting on. Itching my nose right there. So maybe someone's picking up on something. They're like, the profile says that they're 13. I'm hearing that as well. But they're like, they look like they're 35. No judgment. What is age? Temperance are bright. Magician reverse. This is, again, general reading. It could be what someone is communicating. You got the 10 Pentacles right over the Hangman and the Death card. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing this could be even a negotiation or some space that somebody wants to eventually get involved in, and they're thinking there's so much potential, but they're also a little bit caught. They feel caught in the hairs. I don't know, the Hangman and the Death card, like of the details. Like someone feels really, really, really like a guy. They want to be careful. They're like, is he a good guy? I'm hearing that again. Hangman with the Death card. My nose is going crazy, itching like crazy right there. And that came through in the Pisces read. It was for the last month there. So for a number of you, I'm hearing he's a really, well, and they're asking, they're going back and forth. They're like, well, tell us more about him. Some people are like, well, he's a really great guy. And like, it's funny, when this person is like kind of prompted to speak about this person like on behalf of them, they had a lot of like really good things to say. I'm hearing that as well, the Hangman. They have a lot of like really good traits as well. Maybe that they I mean, we get along really, really well. Like maybe for no reason someone wants to go on vacation with someone. Yeah. And they're like, is this a good idea? I met him like on the 3rd date. Okay, what? So what does that imply? Like you guys weren't on a date together on the first 2 dates? Like maybe, okay. We met like in this weird social way. Like we weren't really on a date, but like we were kind of like seeing each other, you know what I mean? I don't know what that was gonna do. Let's clear that. Maybe it's in a social setting and it's like, and then it was like, okay, then it kind of progressed quickly for a number of you. Absolutely. And there is something maybe financial that someone is like a little unsure of. Maybe this huge offer comes in. It's like, we want to like buy you this boat. Let's clear that. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Like someone's like, I want to invite you like I'm hearing on the Shark Tank event. I'm hearing that as well. 2 of Pentacles in reverse can be related to funding, investment. 9 of Wands are right. You got some kind of project, an investor comes through and like all of a sudden they want to put in this big ass bid and you're like, are those real rubies that you're like really stringing on that piece of string there? I mean, is that cheese? Actually, is that what in the world? Hold on. I'm hearing, does he see me the way I see him? I'm hearing that as well, death and the father. So somebody wants to verify something. Now, what the fuck is going on here? There's so much, I'm hearing contemplation with the Five of Swords in reverse. No judgment, but maybe that is something that someone gets to the point of realizing, why am I thinking at such length about this? Like, if there is to be like so much conversation, no, one second. They're like, I don't even remember. Like, maybe someone's asking them. They're like, well, do you remember? I'm seeing two people, like, a number of people going back and forth. They're like, well, read us a few text messages. Like, what did he say? Like, read us a few lines. And it's like, all right, well, I wasn't really comfortable with that. I'm hearing that specifically. Father Wands, Hangman, like, I'm seeing someone specifically, they're reading off their text messages, even to their friend. They're like, yeah, he was my trainer, my physical trainer. I'm hearing PE. I'm hearing philanthropist coach. I mean, that's what the Father Wands. Maybe someone's like, public speaking coach, trainer, I don't know what that's alluding to. And then it's like, but then he like married me on the spot as well. Let's clear that. Maybe something happened like real quickly, like read and write this poetry now. And it's like, I don't know what, maybe someone they like wanted them to like set something in stone like real quickly, like on the spot, have someone like sign their contract off. And it put more than a pen in their hand. You know, a few red flags maybe that they felt they needed to kind of, I'm hearing also like wave their parents down with. Let's clear that 1 second. Yeah, they're like, what is the intention? I'm here ultimately with the Magician reverse, Four Cups reverse. Now, for maybe someone wants to travel possibly, or they're putting someone on the spot, and it's a big offer for a number of you, huge. Like, for a number of you, this could be something that is, I'm hearing relevant to the great barrier reef discussion. I'm hearing that. Maybe there is something with the environment. Let's clear that. Something very complicated. Let's clear that again. Yeah, someone maybe, it could even be like this. There's a position that you are really interested in, but you're thinking, maybe the offer does come through, but you're thinking, is it like even at the end of the day, you know, something that I want to, well, for a number of you, it's something that is maybe kind of risky. It could be a position that physically also is demanding, requires a lot of training. For you hearing army, take it as you will, let's clear that. But for a number of you, maybe it's something that is actually even like undercover and you're like, sink or swim in the boat? What? Like, very, very challenging. Whatever this even program is, the Magician reverse. It could be a linguistic program as well, strength in reverse. Maybe you gotta like go to another country. Something about reproducing. I'm hearing the magazine cover. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Mother Swords in reverse. Yeah, so it's something like really extensive. Now, but for another number of you, maybe, you know, you meet someone and they like kind of live abroad or something, and there's a question of like the connecting in this space, even linguistically. Like maybe you meet someone and you like so-called fall in love and they're like, come like live with me in this country, and it's like, how realistic is that? Like, you're really thinking, like, is this going to really also make sense? Let's clear that. But you don't want to have to think of it like that. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe that's how someone feels. So, like, I don't want to see it as, like, either, like, really good or really not good, or, like, making sense or not. Let's clear that. Like, this person, it's funny. They're talking to their family about this person, and then all of a sudden, like, they're like, what do you think about him? And then all of a sudden, when this person calls, they, like, snap out of this, like, questioning, this, like, back and forth. They're like, Peter, it's you. I'm hearing that, like, specifically. I'm hearing, what's the problem? Oh, nothing. No, nothing. I'm hearing that, like, specifically. No problems here. Like, okay, with the Hangman. So, I don't know, maybe for a number, well, it will be different for everyone. If you do have if you find you're really questioning a certain cycle here, or process, or dynamic, relationship, and you feel like you're going back and forth, and at times you feel like there's just a lot of questions. We can work on this one-on-one. You may have, let's say, even like it could be a personal thing, like a lot of, I'm hearing water in your chart, very contemplative. That can be your natural nature. You might find that at times you just like, you really, you know, you can question, or you feel like drawn to investigate or really analyze certain spaces. Let's clear that. Not necessarily is that a bad thing, right? But if you feel like it hinders your perspective of, you know, maybe there's some kind of opportunity here that you really think you're like, should I take it on? Then, you know, we can read one-on-one with this together with Father Wands. I'm seeing that specifically. So it could be a specific message, 8 of Wands. If you want a private reading, one-on-one, we can work with that. You can book that via alchemy.com. All right, Daughter Cups leading out. Now, for a number of you, so there's someone's like, I'm sorry, like, I don't want to act stupid. I'm hearing that, like, I don't want to have to, like, say, like, I don't also trust you or believe you, or, like, that I need you to, like, say certain things to make me feel more comfortable about the space, but I need to know, like, what, I'm hearing, what's the deal? I'm hearing that what's the information as well, like, who are you, what's your name, etc. Death card upright, Hangman upright, World in reverse, Daughter Cups. Now, For a number of you, this is something about registration. Maybe someone feels like it's an amazing opportunity, but it's like I'm hearing it like maybe a little risky. So, and I'm seeing somebody doesn't want to just like kind of run into the playground and just like start playing with quicksand. I'm hearing that as well. Hmm. Yeah, somebody has a lot of air in their chart. I'm hearing that like specifically. I may need to take this phone call. Is it possible? Okay. I can do that in a bit. Yeah, there's something that for a number of you, it's like, it's maybe the type of thing where, okay, for a number of you, possibly, there are a number of aspects to the connection that concern you, okay? Maybe for a number of you, it's like the fact that there's such, well, for a number of you, there were some red flags, possibly. Okay, but for a number of you, it was maybe something that just moved really quickly, and you're like, is this too fast? Are we moving too quickly in this connection? For another number of you, though, this is something where it is a behavioral thing where you feel a really strong connection with someone, but then you fall into this spiral of like feeling you need to investigate them. I'm hearing it like in that way. And you're thinking like, you know, and I'm saying it's funny again because I'm seeing someone who they like go home and they're with their family and they're like running through like this series of like buzzer questions. They're like, so what do you think about this? What do you think about that? How do you think that this is like real? Do you think that's not real? And then the moment that like this person calls them, they're just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to link up. I'm hearing that with the Hangman and Tower's card. So maybe, you know, not to say that it's inauthentic in any way, but to say that maybe there is this like ebb and flow where it's like, I really want this, but then I feel like I kind of, my mind races. I'm hearing that as well. Like I feel like I need to verify it, or I'm reading and writing. I'm hearing, for now, there's actually something you're editing. Let's clear that. No. For now, this is something I don't want to say you're paranoid about, but with the Hangman and the Death card, yeah, it's Pluto and Neptune there with the father wands. It's like, you know, maybe for now this is even related to past lives. Let's clear that. You're like, I don't know why I just get this feeling. Like, it's just a little like, just a feeling. Thank you for your donation, Queen of Pentacles. So very sweet. Thank you for your donation. Love and light to you here and everyone here tuning in. And how is it resonating so far? Now, for a number of you, it's interesting because on one hand, there is a really positive, let's say a really positive side to this. On the other hand, and what is positive? Okay, like it could be something that it's interesting, yet again, because you feel a really strong connection, possibly within this space, but at the same time, I'm hearing it's tug of war. It's kind of like, I told them that I would go, but then I'm really nervous about it. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. So, I'm hearing read or write with the Tempest card and the Hangman. Someone maybe feels like they're not ready for something, and it could just be kind of like, it will depend on your situation. So if you do feel that this does resonate, we can take a deeper dive in a private reading. If you do feel guided, maybe for this is something that you feel like you want to read further on even. All right, let's shift into Leo here. Thank you, D. Oh, hello, DK. Yeah, well, real quick here, though, for a number of you, there's something that you want to even read into. It's family, it's history, no question, even past lives, yeah, big time. Son of Cups, reverse, Six of Cups, it's when you have a lot of Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with a Cancer. There's something that someone's just like, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I mean, maybe this is someone even inviting someone to, like, even meet their family, and they're like, is it just moving too quickly? Like, I'm hearing that specifically. All right. Yeah. 6 of Cups just popping at me, popping out at me. So maybe somebody just was like kind of a surprise as well. Let's jump into here, Leo. All right, Leo. Thank you for tuning in. You're real patient there. Okay. Now, Leo, I'm here for number you. Gemini is. I'm hearing starry-eyed. Forget it. Like, forget the timestamp on their last message to you as well, even if they took a few hours to get back to you. Trust me, I'm hearing they were toiling. I'm hearing diligently. Okay, I'm hearing at the end of their timestamp. I'm hearing waiting to get back to you. Let's clear that. Okay, before we give up, Gemini's like, don't friggin'. Oh, hey, I'm hearing that specific that came through in the Pisces read a little while back. It was, I think, the new moon in Scorpio. Someone shows up on a bus. Okay, let's jump into it. Latasha, are you here still in the house? All right, I'm seeing, it's so funny. I'm even seeing that energy where like the two people are like obsessed with each other. They're kind of like, they're co-stalking each other. I'm here also co-starring. Okay, each other together. I'm hearing that as well. And then it's like, suddenly they're like caught stalking each other. And they have nothing else to do but admit it. I'm hearing as well in that way. So take it as well. Maybe someone, well, I'm hearing shh. Okay, Leo. 6 of Cups. The connection is, I'm hearing it's hot chocolate, baby. It's literally jobs. It's hot chocolate. Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Shh, I'm hearing that again. Come on. Look at the fireworks. Look at the fireworks. Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Sun in reverse. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing people in the environment, they're picking up on the connection. They're like, did you see how like Tommy was like not talking at dinner? Yeah, he was like looking at his Tamagotchi thing. He was like kind of turning it like around different orientations. I don't know if that takes you well. He was like cleaning off his plate. He was like, you know, running into his room. Like, what? Okay, Harmony was like barely talking to us. I'm hearing that specifically. Yeah. Okay, I'm hearing, I think that he's talking to someone. I'm hearing that 6 of Cups in the high run. I'm hearing, I think he's like, he's gonna be talking to us about it as well for us own high run. Like, people are picking up on someone's like behavioral shift. It's with good reason. We'll just say it in that way. Someone's in La La Land. 4 of Pentacles in love. I'm hearing in love with the lead singer of the band. I don't know. Well, they work with this person, or they listen. You don't need to like, okay, I'm seeing someone's pulling even someone aside. They're like, maybe even it's their family member. Like maybe they see this person in public and like someone's like, yeah, he's been like talking about you. And this person's like, I'm hearing Jamie, you don't need to like, just say it. You know what I mean? Like you can just kind of like, you can lead up also to that point. You have to like, just like jab them in the forehead with my 4-letter announcement, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to tell them for me that I'm like, on level 1. So I don't want to leave out. So for a number of you, it's maybe just something kind of natural. Take it as you will. Like, it's obvious, you know what I mean? Or someone blushes when they're around this person as well. 4 Pentacles reversed, Daughter Wands reversed. Maybe he went down on one knee. And then he kneed her in the face. I'm hearing in the forearm. I don't know. Almost in the face for a number of you. Some of you, okay. In the knee. You need them in the knee. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Your knee, hit their elbow, hit their forearm. For another number of you, in the forehead. 10 of Cups, leading you out. Let's clear that. For me, this is happening during a certain gathering, and everyone's like, kind of, they're getting this look in their eye. They're like, okay, so I think that he's in love with the lead singer of the band. I'm hearing that specifically. It's in the nose right there. Someone's a Taurus here, no question. They're picking up on it. They're like, did you see the way he was like suddenly taller? Like the way he entered the room and he was like suddenly like he looked like he was like, you know, like about to like cheat on his test and like not give a fuck about it, like a damn about getting caught. Let's clear that. What in the world? Okay, the Empress in reverse. So maybe someone's like, they're like, yeah, their character kind of gave it away. 1 second. So maybe it's just someone picking up on how someone else is interacting around them. Now, let's clear that. Sun in reverse. And somebody's like, shh, don't tell them I'm talking to them. I'm hearing also like in that way. So maybe someone, lovers are bright, emperor bright. I'm hearing, teach me a line. Okay, someone's like, they're in love. Guys, that was so loud. Okay. Yeah, oh gosh. You guys, for a number of you, it was like right here. It was beautiful. But for a number of you, yeah, the reactions are real. Okay, for a number of you, maybe like literally you're like on the spot even and you're like, oh my god, hurry, they're there. I'm hearing that as well. And it's just like, you like react. For a number of you. My nose is going crazy here. Let's get some light. Yeah, for a number of you though, this is someone like meeting someone in their family, maybe for the first time, and like they kind of see them in the neighborhood even, and then it's like their family's like, why don't you come over? Like we were talking about you to Buster. I'm hearing in the Kyrian. I don't know what that's going to do. Okay. Whoa, that is right here. What in the world? I'm hearing Paisley. I'm hearing Pasley. Let's clear that. Okay. I'm hearing the past. Like maybe, yeah, okay. I think it's someone in the neighborhood. Now, for a number of you, like maybe this is someone who you know through family. Now, it just gets kind of interesting. I'm hearing this for a number of you, like you bump into this person possibly with your family in like a public setting, and they invite this person over, and like someone got a crush on this person like crazy. They're like, hey, I care about the caterpillars too. Like people are walking down the sidewalk and like they're making small talk. They're like, yeah, I hate it when like there are caterpillars crawling and like I gotta like miss them, make sure to miss them because like it makes me nervous. Like what if, and then I have to tell everyone behind me or above me that like not to like crossing the caterpillars like crosswalk. Someone maybe they're talking about animals. They care about animals. I'm hearing Jim Carrey. Someone's real funny. Maybe they're making some jokes here. I'm hearing Marjorie. 3 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands are bright. So, yeah, but someone's getting nervous. It's like their family is involved. Or there's something about the environment that they're like, don't even tell them. I'm hearing that again. I'm hearing that specifically. Someone's a skateboarder as well. Let's clear that. 3 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands are bright. I'm hearing she's already, like, made me, like, a button to put on my vest. Like, listen, someone's like a creative or they're a musician or something. Oh, again, I keep getting freaked out right here though. Oh my goodness. You guys, the attraction is so real. I kid you, I don't care if you're a fire sign, Leo. Well, Leo, whoa, it's huge, you guys. It's so incredible. I'm here as well. Maybe it's for a higher font. You guys, no matter how many times you practice the proposal, even you feel like you're being proposed to in that moment. You're like, holy shit. They're also proposing me in this moment. I'm also like, you know, I'm kind of also a passerby in this space, like looking at the person I'm proposing to. So, for a number of you, death in reverse, yeah. Kind of bright. So the world is right over the 10 of Pentacles. It's a sensational moment. 3 of Pentacles mirroring the world with the 10 of Pentacles in between the two. I'm hearing Reba. I'm hearing Frankie as well. Okay. Emperor's leading out with the Lovers. Now this is a social thing for a number of you. Maybe someone's like, look, I'm hearing Soldier Boy, get him. Strength card. Oh, Emperor with the Judgment card. With the Judgment card, right, and the Strength card as well. Father Wands. The reverse, someone's like trying to play it cool. Well, they're not trying to. They're cool. They're cool. For no reason, maybe they got this whole demeanor. They're like, I'm a creative content director. Just a second, you guys. 1 second. I'm gonna flip the camera around real quick. 1 second. Yes. Second, wait. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, real quick. Intermission. Here you go. All right. Yeah. Now, to say that there are circumstances that are kind of making for an interesting, also I'm hearing introduction, would be an understatement. For not to say that it's like, oh, it's getting awkward, but it's just something maybe very actually public, and it's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. So, or it's something that's kind of, something is also accelerating really quickly. I'm seeing people are getting to know each other even in a public way. Now, all right, Leo. Now we lead up with the Emperor upright, the Lovers upright. I'm hearing lip sync. I'm hearing lip print. I'm hearing that Lovers. Someone's got a tattoo like on their lip. Let's clear that. Emperor upright, Lovers upright, big time. Yeah, they got something with the tattoo on their lip. I'm hearing that specifically. Or they're a lyricist. They write lyrics or singer, songwriter. Okay. Now, let me just close this real quick. All right, Leo. I'm hearing, I can't wait to get to know them. I'm so excited. I'm hearing that specifically. But for knowing there are a lot of factors. Maybe someone is really, you know, they're really thinking like, how's this coming off? All right, Leo, let's move into here. Libra. Okay. Libra. Okay, welcome Libra. We're here with your full moon. Oh, Magician out. For you with a Leo connection here. Last little note. Well, take it as you will, but there could be a number of factors. Okay, there could be a focus on what might transpire over time. Now, feel free to check out, you know, other readings here down the line, or even, so I'm here exclusively Venus retrograde of Leo even, and you can find that on the website Alchemy and You. There could be a focus on that particular reading. The Magician upright, and, there could be a focus, again, on that reading. I'm hearing that specifically, so always, you know, be different for everyone, right? But Magician here upright. And we're still moving through the Venus, the push-up period. So yeah, for now, you're timing something out. Now, the Magician here in the deep past, Libra. Let's pull the cards. 5 of Cups in the recent past, current state. 8 of Pentacles upright. For now, you're preparing for something. Wow. Maybe even to move. I'm hearing that as well. This is a long-term cycle. You've been really working towards this. Even this is for a number of you, something you're publishing, or something that you've been, I'm working towards even. With the Magician, you're in the 8 of Pentacles. Now, in the energetic pathway, you have the 3 of Wands in reverse. For there's something that's reached its limit. I'm hearing it's like it's been exhausted. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Wands upright. Something that you're very passionate about, very interested in, but you feel that you also, you don't want to like kind of lead it down. I'm hearing a road that is kind of like, you don't want, I'm hearing it's like this, like you don't want to exhaust some space. I don't know what it could be financial. Well, take it as you will. Second, it's a question of balance. Now you lead out with the Emperor, okay, with the 7 of Swords upright, and you begin with the Magician. So what I'm seeing is whatever this cycle was, really long-term cycle, let's say, there is a really strong focus on feeling that things are sort of, I'm hearing kosher. I don't know what that was like with the Magician. It's kind of like expected. I'm seeing like, there is a feeling that things are natural. I mean, Ishmael is right there with the Magician. Interesting. So, all right. For a number of you, there's something that maybe you've been really busy with as well, or you've been working with, even raising funds in relation to this space. For no, you're doing some fundraising thing with the Magician. Now, whatever it is though, it's something that you are really sure of. Maybe you feel very connected to even with the Magician here. It's something that, it's a platform for a number of you that you've been really working towards. Now, you have the Emperor leading you out, 7 of Cups in the theme. I'm hearing ripe, the Mother of Cups leading out in the future. 5 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords upright. So for a number of you, there are even like there's information that you feel may be related to the eventual like making of the space official. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe this is something that you've actually been researching, or it's a space of research, let's say, like even a program that you've been involved in, and there's so many factors to this aspect of this space. Oh my. Lovers in the theme leading you out. Now, for a number of you, this is a space that you feel eventually you will actually carry out. I'm hearing publicly, maybe even that you will present or you will represent in some way. Lovers here mirroring the Death card, sandwiching the World in reverse. And I'm here for a number of you feel like, well, again, I don't want to like reach the finish line like looking like exhausted. like a team that forgot what the race is about. I'm here as well. With the Father Pentacles upright, high priest. Now, for a number of you, there's an aspect, oh yeah, Father Pentacles mirroring the Ace of Pentacles. there's an aspect of this connection for a number of you. There's an aspect of this connection that is really sacred, very, very, very important. I'm hearing as well, as you might feel it, where for a number of you, this could be the aspect of the connection, even let's say to this project or this, whatever this space is, even this industry that is really sacred. You're like, it's not just about making the forward march. I'm hearing movement, let's say so-called progress. What does that mean for you? It'll always, you know, be different for everyone, but knowing that I make this progress in a way that is also sensitive. I'm hearing secretive as well, the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles. Maybe there's an aspect of wanting to, it could be a surprise for a number of you, but wanting to make sure that the way we move through the cycle is it feeling, I'm hearing, connected to a Cups. Wow. So for a number of you, there is maybe something that you don't want to rush, actually, because there is such a sacredness of, you know, aspect of the connection with the Mother of Wands. For me, it's very private. There's a private side even to this. Again, if it's a project that you're launching, it's kind of like, well, it's, I'm hearing for a number of you, it's a surprise or a secret. I'm hearing that again with the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm not sure that it could be birth for a number of you. Something that you're planning, though, even. But it's something that you feel is I'm hearing, let's clear that. It's like your mission. It's like your life purpose even. All right, Daughter Swords in reverse. Now, for a number of you, something that you've been actually, you want to make official. I'm hearing that as well, Libra. You want to really, like, I'm hearing in research, or I'm getting more into the feeling that you have been researching this space, and maybe you feel like you want to pace this space out in terms of how you sort of carry it through. All right, Libra, let's see here. We're going to move through the signs into did we move into Pisces yet? No, right? Yes, thank you, Haley Luz. If you would like a private reading, for those of you who are wondering, you can go to alchemynew.com. Okay. We didn't do Pisces, right? We didn't do Pisces yet? Okay. I'm almost feeling... Let's see. Pisces. Should we hold the suspense? Terry, I messaged you. I think I was on TDO chat, so let me know if you got that. I'm not really, I think I'm not gonna be really engaging with email. Should we hold the suspense? We'll hold the suspense with Pisces. Hi, Krissa. Yeah, maybe we'll hold the suspense with Pisces. Oh boy. Oh boy, Pisces holding out. Pisces holding out. All right. I think we will wait on Pisces, all right, you guys? All right. Fire alarm. What in the world? Okay, you guys, I'll see you in a bit, maybe later tonight, but maybe even tomorrow. All right, love and light to you. See you.